Hey, y'all scoot over a
We
little
gonna
bit.
talk about this later.
Come on, forgive me real quick.
Yeah, you better go find it
We
and
gonna talk about
bench.
this later.
Gucci purse. I get you that Gucci purse you want.
Y'all,
Come
all y'all
on.
niggas got y'all suits on. This nigga, hey, this nigga
You
got a
got a
trench
court
coat
case.
on, nigga. What the
Yeah,
hell?
I got a court case, mama. Come on, talk to me
Nigga
nice,
like he was
alright?
walking in the rain for a good
Nah,
minute.
you gotta wait. Don't
This
be
app
late.
is a kissing toes, bro.
Man,
This
what the
this app
hell
is
It's
y'all
some
like
got on?
weird
tsunami
fool.
Why
waves
you
out
save the
there.
goddamn seat for Naldo?
Hey, can
God
I sit in the
damn.
front row? That's my brother up there.
Free
Bro,
my dog.
could you, no talking, please.
Sure.
Talking, please. Could
Okay,
y'all
blood.
be?
How you been, Officer Frost?
What?
I don't hear no beep beep.
Carter, shut up.
Alright.
Sons come out a bumbo clock discard for my banner.
Like, seriously, bro?
Wait, you admin?
Yeah, how about no?
Cause I'm up right now.
Dog, wait, what?
No,
What about?
Bati
Somebody
got
testing
him.
diamonds here. Test mine. Here, test mine, please. Oh, looks like mine's real.
Lopez, sit down.
Do you press the squiggly line again?
Nah, I'm gonna change that real quick.
You okay over there?
Nah, he's okay. He's
Just the
staying,
inner working monologue of issues. Many brain problems today, ladies.
Is everyone
brain
here?
problems.
Yeah, nigga, start this shit, blood.
All right, all rise.
Nigga, I ain't standing up, blood. Who are you,
How
blood?
y'all still sitting? I said all rise, bro.
Nigga,
Oh,
nigga, I'll do
Again,
whatever,
now,
inner
whatever
alright.
you
working
want,
brain
blood.
issues.
We can
Brett,
remove
that's
you from
easy
the
yourself
room
in
if
the
you
mic.
don't.
Stand up, no?
Ooh,
All
things
right,
are.
blood. All right, blood.
All rise.
Hey, blood in the green coat, blood.
Officer Frost, scoot over a little bit, please.
Ready?
I know he a fat
Well, I know.
bitch, ain't he?
Y'all just wait till we get
All
outside.
right, they're ready. Yeah, I'm
Thank
ready.
you.
This
My
is
booty was
Sheila.
falling offside.
Not gonna lie, my boot thing look clean as fuck, fool.
Hey, y'all niggas turn the AC on before I really slap me on
Shut your ass up, Naldo.
That looks like a fucking priest.
Nah, fool. I had to take a break, fool.
All right, court is now in session with the Honorable
Man,
Judge
that judge
Williams. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Shut the fuck up.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Can
morning.
I hear me?
Morning.
Can everyone hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good
Are you?
morning.
Morning.
Oh, I can sit now. Damn, motherfucker, y'all sat down fast as a bitch.
Get ready to sit down.
Frost, you should be up here. You're a sergeant. Chair.
Or you can just sit like a little bitch, blood.
Alright, I'll call
Sweet.
the case.
Chair two.
Oh my.
Chair two. Sit
Y'all
chair two.
disrespectful to the officers.
Man,
Nah.
It's not one
I
word.
respect
Not
you,
one
no
word.
pig, blood.
It's all one word. All one
Fuck
word.
Like, if you
12
respect the
till it's
pig, nigga, I
back
just don't got no
12
respect for you, nigga.
fucked.
Be respectful
Please
in
keep
the
that
Your
court.
language
Honor,
out.
could we please get some order in the courtroom because we have people
User
sitting
joined
in
your
the
channel.
back here who's making a lot of noise.
People who are cursing and using quite profane words in the courtroom should not be respected, Your Honor. Honestly, they should be
hell
taken
no.
out for disturbing the court, to be honest with you. $50
You got
fine for
ADHD or something,
disturbing
fool?
the law.
You should keep it quiet, my man.
Alright. So I call the case of John Johnson versus LSPD.
Your Honor, I would like to first state that the main part of evidence that we are being stated hasn't been provided to us physically. We've only been said that we've been given a form, but we have not been given no form.
Can you speak up, please?
Your Honor, I was saying we have not been provided a piece of evidence that the other side has been stating has been their main part of evidence. They said they had the form, I heard, but we have not been provided any form.
Your Honor, if I may address the court, we
Go ahead.
provided paperwork
User left your
to the
channel.
police department the night of
It does not matter
excuse me,
her giving
January
it to the
15th.
police. She
The
should have
night
given
of
it to us.
the night of January 15th, and the chief of police refused to abide by what was written on the paper from the attorney general as well as the chief justice of the state of California, and refused to acknowledge the LEGR application that was presented before him.
If all of this application work was actual up to par, then it should have been
User
not
joined your
given to you,
channel.
but it should have been put it through the authority line. It should have been given passed down through a court, but it shouldn't have been passed down to you to then provide to then say, I am now authority of this paperwork. You do not have the authority behind the paperwork.
Oh,
The people who have signed the paperwork.
I have a copy. I do not have the originals. The originals stay within the Department of Justice. The originals stay within the chambers of the Chief of Justice. The originals stay with the Attorney General. So I have copies and I presented that to your officer. He
So
decided to not take it
who
and
is talking
acknowledge it.
right now? Can y'all stand up when y'all talk, man? What type of courtroom is this? Y'all still sitting down?
The nigga
What's
I
going
would like
on?
to know
overpowered
who
show now.
addressed
I hate
who
that
is that?
sucking dick officer.
Where's the defendant?
order in the
Where's the
courtroom. What type of
defendant,
language
man?
is that?
You know what I mean?
The
I'm gonna
defendant
lock
is
his ass
sitting
up
on
with
the
his fake
side.
jewelry.
The
I'm
defendant is
I'm the
sitting in
lawyer
his
for the
chair.
defendant. I'm the lawyer. I'm not the defendant. I'm the lawyer for the defendant.
All right, please step
No, you're
forward,
not. No,
both of
you're
you.
not,
User
sir.
joined
You
your
don't know
channel.
which side you're on.
He's defending
I'm
the
defending the
LSPD.
LSPD, man.
Can you step forward, please, sir?
Where's your what do you call him now? The goddamn witness. Put him up on the stand.
Who's
Well, we're
talking?
getting to that. You
Frost,
need to give us
Frost,
some
not
more.
the lawyer.
Sir, if you're not the lawyer, can you please keep
Frost
quiet?
want to be a judge so bad with his dick sucking ass.
Sir, what's your profanity in the court?
No.
Judge, may I speak?
Proceed.
Any other indecent language in the courtroom would be result to a fine, and you'll actually be removed from the courtroom.
I agree with that. Can the both lawyers step forward, please? Continue.
They got two lawyers?
Yes, Your Honor.
He sure does.
Is that even allowed?
It sure is if he paying.
Is what allowed?
Yeah, that I'm also confused.
Having two lawyers?
Yes, you
Yeah,
can
you
have a
got two
first chair
lawyers.
and a second chair.
Okay.
I could also hire technically a criminal and have them work under me as
User joined your
California law
channel.
states. They can work through me, kind of like a janitor.
We're not talking about that, sir.
You have to have a bar exam. You have to pass a bar exam in order to be a
There's
lawyer.
actually a loophole that allows certain people to work
What you're
under.
talking about, a baby bar?
Nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Sir, can you not refrain from talking about illegal activities in the courtroom?
Illegal activity.
Thank you.
Just mention a loophole.
It's
Can you
User
used
continue?
left
quite
your
often.
channel.
Please
I think
continue.
Naldo got his dick out.
Whoa.
Hey, blood, nigga. Take blood. Don't
Public
even put your
indecent?
ass.
This is
Blood,
gonna be a
nigga. Hey,
long
blood.
court
nigga. Hey,
date, mate.
Hood rats.
Your Honor, would you like to see the paperwork that we presented to the LSPD?
Sure, ma'am. Can I have it?
Yes, you may.
I object. This evidence is being provided way too late into the trial. You should have been provided all evidence before the trial, and so should have I. What the hell's going on with your clothes? Hell is going on with you?
What is? We need your email, please.
Let me provide it in the general messages.
We will send you all information that we provided the night of January 15th, as well as the
Got him.
LEGR, which was signed and applied on January 14th.
Where's my email? In the general chat, community chat emails.
Did you say in the general?
Community chat, and under that, general chat.
Okay.
Could be my name there, George E. Lopez.
My fault. My fault.
Is there a child in the courtroom? I don't know if that's appropriate.
Judge, may I speak?
My fault. My fault. My fault. My fault.
Your Honor, we need your email.
It will be in the general chat.
Okay.
Sir, in the back of the courtroom with the mask on. I'm sorry, but masks that actually cover your entire face. That
User
doesn't
left your
prevent,
channel.
You cannot really wear that in a courtroom.
User left your channel.
I don't think we should even be reviewing this evidence because I haven't even been provided this evidence. And if you're just now getting this evidence as the judge, it doesn't seem very fair for you to have seconds now to make a judgment on it. I only
This
state it now
evidence-
before we
hold on,
review it
hold on,
because
hold
if
on.
I
The
don't
reason why
state it
you do
before we
not have
review
the
it, then
evidence-
it has to be
The
admitted.
reason why you do not have the evidence is because your side decided to refuse to take it.
Because it needed
That
to
is
be
not
passed
on
down
us.
through a court, not through a person.
He refused to take it.
Because the authority providing it to him was insufficient.
And who
That is
refused to
not-
accept it?
That is not true.
Was it the chief of police who refused it?
Yes, sir.
Because
Pretty
it
sure
has
he
to
could
be
have accepted
passed
it.
down to him through the courts, not through a civilian. Such as I'm not your boss, but I wouldn't come to you and say you're fired. I would talk to your boss. The boss of you would then say you are fired.
And the boss of the police department, who would be the attorney general, who could come in and do a clean sweep of the entire police department, sent in a notice stating that Mr. Johnson was supposed to receive his firearms, along with the Chief Justice of the state of California.
Officer.
Along with the attorney state general, blah blah blah. Letter. That.
User joined your channel.
Listening to the subject firearm honorable. And you're stating the chief of police stated that he was the one signing these letters approving it?
Excuse me?
Or you're saying that these were provided to the police chief? Because if it was provided to the police chief by you, I can completely understand why he wouldn't accept it. You're a local civilian. You're not actually
User
attached
joined
to
your
the
channel.
court. So I could have actually just made up any paperwork. That's why, again, it has to
This
go through a line.
paperwork has
Command.
seals from the California.
User left your
Okay,
channel.
we would like to
Chief
take the
Justice
California
has
Chief
seal-
Justice in here and actually see if he approved these face to face.
So you want the California Chief Justice to come into court
He wants
To
to
attest
call him
that
as
it
a
is
witness.
signed.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, you would like to call him as a witness?
Yes.
Did you subpoena him?
Did you provide this paperwork on time to me?
The paperwork was provided.
Just now.
He refused to take it.
To me. You have to provide it to our lawyer. If you're going to start a case, you need
Sir,
to
I'm
provide
sorry,
it
but this
to
is my
the
first
lawyer.
time ever even seeing you or hearing about you.
You haven't
If
heard
you
of me,
read-
George
if you-
Lopez? I'm on my commercials on every night at 2 a.m. Cowbell and
No, I
everything.
don't know about corner store lawyers, but I do
Corner
know
store lawyers.
that the Attorney General, as well as the Chief Justice of the state of California, said that this man, our client, should have his guns.
And we have it on good notice that he did not, and that's why we would like to call them both as witnesses. And if they would like to come into court and prove so said work was done, then we would be glad to. But if they don't, then how are we
User
to know
joined your
these are
channel.
true?
Because they came through the Department of Justice. You cannot make a seal from the government. You can't do that. These seals are stamped.
I can make up a stamp myself as well. Again, forgery is something that is done and that can be proved in court, which here we are. So, if they would be
Sir,
glad to
User
appear
left
in
your
court,
channel.
Do you know what your officer provided us with when we went to retrieve his records?
I
Let's
have.
talk about the date itself that's on the record. So, what your officer is basically saying is that my client on Saturday went and did whatever, but filed something on the 14th. Saturday's the 16th. We came to the department, the police department, on the 15th. My client filled out his gun release form on the 14th. So your officers, let's talk about forgery. I think this whole thing is a farce because they don't have their dates correct.
Again, we can all clarify all of this if we get the person who stamped all this paperwork here
We're not even
on the
talking
trial.
about the stamps anymore. We're talking
We're
about
talking
the
about the
paperwork
report.
that came.
Yes,
the
and we can
report
approve
came
that the
from
reports
Lowe's.
came in at the exact times that they came in, if they came in indeed to the
Sir,
right
sir,
person at the right
sir.
time.
The reports supposedly that we have that were provided by your police department says Saturday, January 16th. The incident took place on the 14th.
Again, how do I know if any of this paperwork that's being provided to me is up
It
to?
came from the
It
police
came
department.
from
And your
chief.
only way of proving that is through the stamp, which then again can be
We're
forged,
not
which is why
talking
we're
about the
asking.
letter, sir. We're talking about the police report.
Which
Sir.
is the
Your Honor, using a
entire case of the entire thing. So if we don't
Yes,
have that,
the police report that is wrong. It states a wrong date.
how do we know your
Sir.
paperwork is not wrong as well?
Forged.
And-
Sir,
and-
it came directly from the chief himself,
And
sir.
if your chief is forging a paper, a document, a whole folder, imagine what else is going on within the LSPD.
I think it's pretty clear here, Your Honor, that we
User
need at
joined your
least somebody to
channel.
clarify that this paperwork is even up to par. So I think I
the
think I have
paperwork
my
is in
defense
order.
stands.
User
The
disconnected
The
from your
paperwork
channel.
from the police department is pretty on my concern. It said the
I
incident
even
was on
asked.
the
I asked
15th.
twice. I said, was this the correct one? And was everything included? He told me yes both times. The date is wrong, and the officer who supposedly did a false arrest did not sign it.
Again, this whole argument,
User
this
joined
whole
your
court
channel.
case is over the guns being passed over, which is because they did not accept the paperwork. Again, if we can get somebody to approve the paperwork to state to them verbally, yes, I am your higher up.
User
Yes,
left your
this is
channel.
what is happening. Yes.
You are who's higher up? Who's higher up are you?
Not me. I mean verbally as stating these forms. Yes, I am your higher up as the Attorney General. I will be giving these weapons back to this
The
client.
Attorney General sent in a letter, and it is CC'd to the Chief Justice of the state of California. The Chief Justice also sent in a letter, and it is CC'd to the Attorney General of the state of California.
And again, once I said these forms should clearly be stated in person, saying the crimes that were also committed.
The forms
you mean the crimes that were committed on the wrong date?
Again, that we can also legitimatize by also asking the person who signed your forms to confirm that date as well. But you refuse to also submit that person.
Okay, but your officer has falsified a date.
We can't prove that until we get this other person in, but if you'd like to go on that, we can have another court case about forgery paperwork.
To prove that the letter was signed on the date that it said it was signed.
Your Honor, what are the charges exactly even being charged to my clients?
Repeat.
What are the charges on my client?
From my knowledge, there's no charges. There's one Mr. Johnson gun returned or compensated if his gun is being destroyed.
That chief is
The guns are always destroyed at the end of the week, so there is no return of the weapon. The police are never to return weapons. It's never in the business of the police department to begin with. But on top of that, we still want to at least have this paperwork legitimatized by having the actual person who signed it approved it in court here, which would be great for the court. But again, we're not getting it.
Wouldn't that be your chief who signed the report?
Yes, and I believe my chief did not sign this. Chief, would you like to stand forward and say that you did not sign this?
Oh, please do.
Actually, I did not sign that report.
So he did
Interesting.
not sign the police report? Is that what we're talking
No,
about?
the paper.
Please make it make sense.
So how did they get the report?
We're not saying that the chief of police signed the paper. We're saying that the chief of justice.
Okay, let's see the chief of justice.
Two different
Would
things.
we like to see this or no?
So okay,
You want to bother
the
one of the
chief-
busiest men in California.
For a law
the
case,
chief-
yes. I don't
have-
know, but I want to bring him in for a court case. Yes.
Your
Sorry, I
Honor,
don't want to. I
the
don't want to
chief of-
disturb him.
Your Honor, the chief of police just perjured himself. He said that he didn't sign a paper. He was the one who gave us the paper when we came to the police department.
We're bringing up the other
He gave us,
paperwork, not that.
excuse me, it's the record, the file of John Johnson. That is what we asked for, as well as a ballistic report. What we received is what is in front of you.
Your Honor, I think the defense stands. This case is pretty cut and dry. I think the
I'm not
defense stands.
sure
This
about
case
that.
That
is
chief is
cut and
dirty.
dry.
That report that your chief gave the plaintiff, it has the wrong date on it. Can he tell us
Could be a
why?
simplistically wrong date. Would we like to call them for a witness?
Even though he was asked if he was correct. Okay.
Hey, boy,
Can I
I'm
keep
sorry,
it on
nobody's
on
being
forward?
sat in the
Shut up,
witness
shut up, boy.
stand. Nobody's sweared in, so we
Can y'all
really
start this
haven't
shit
been
up, boy?
following up to par rules right now. Just saying. What the
Hey,
fuck
blood.
you do
When this
there?
shit gonna be
Do
over,
you care
blood?
to explain? What's your name? Please
Hey,
state your
blood
name
and
for the
white
court.
The
behind me, blood.
court calls
blood.
the chief of police to the stand.
Hey, you know how long this? I gotta go see my baby mom after shit, blood. You know how long this shit gonna take, blood?
Sir, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing
Man,
but the
man, I'm
truth,
out
so
there.
help you, your God?
I swear.
Hey, y'all get this shit over with. Man,
Would you put your hand on this book? That's supposedly maybe your Bible.
that nigga ugly as
Alright,
bitch.
good.
He ain't get no bitches.
Now, would you like to state the
My nigga,
court
you
all of your noticing
Man,
for
his
this
favorite person is
paperwork
blood.
and why you do believe it to be delegitimized?
Okay, so first of all, the document that they brought to the police
Yo,
station
officer, the
claiming
nigga
to
sitting beside
be
me. Give me some break,
from
bro.
the office
I'm
of
dying.
the
Order in the
Attorney
court.
General.
Forward, sir.
Nigga come to court and have no food.
Flames, forward.
Yeah, so the document they brought that claimed to be from the Attorney General himself. Normally, what would happen is that PD, the police department, should actually have a report sent up to those guys. They look at it after they review the report, then they would actually send out a
Officer, give me
form
some
to
break, bro.
us, which none of those report was actually collected until she came to PD with that form. And I stated to her that we have to go through a court system first before that can be done. So actually, 2 days ago, she came for a report, or I think a day ago.
Would the prosecution like to ask any further questions?
May I say something right here? Can you explain the incorrect date on the report
Well, 5
Incorrect date on what report?
that was given to the plaintiff?
Uh, there was no incorrect date as it relates to those reports. The ballistic was actually dated on the 16th. The police report was actually dated on the 16th. The release form, I believe, was dated on the 18th because that's the day when they actually came for the form.
So it's customary to do a police report 2 days after the incident happened?
It wasn't actually 2 days. Based on the dates I'm actually seeing in the system, that was actually when it was done.
So you did the police report 2 days.
User joined your
at
channel.
I just want to make sure I'm hearing this correctly. You did the police report 2 days after the
Sounds like you
incident
did it
happened.
quite fast for California rules.
No, that's not fast at all because
The police
report
department's
happens
quite busy.
exactly when it's supposed to happen, the day of.
Oh, there's physical paperwork, but then they process it through the MPT database, which is then electronical, which is processed through that way.
But he stated that on Saturday the incident happened. Am I correct? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, in fact, the incident actually happened on the 16th.
So why would our client go and do a LEGR form on the 14th?
When he was at the police
When
station
exactly
for
once
the
he was
incident.
released.
Nah, there was actually no evidence on that on the 14th based on what I'm actually looking at.
You're saying there's no evidence that he was arrested?
No,
On the
I'm saying
14th?
that there's no actually anything on him on the 14th.
Mama,
We can
slide me some
double check
water.
our system and it would all say the 16th.
Because that's when you did the report.
That's when the was actually committed
When was the client arrested?
on the 16th.
Okay, how about if I told you on the 16th he was actually doing a car?
Can we have
On
actual
the
evidence
16th,
of
he
that?
can't be actually doing a call. I can call all of my other officers at when he
On
started
the
stepping because
16th,
they
he
were
was
actually at the
actually
scene.
doing the car because he did my car, which is sitting right outside.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to ask you a question. How long does it take to rob a jewelry store, get in and get out?
You know what? I don't know, but I would like to know how long
Okay.
does it take you to do 3D imaging of
Oh,
some
my
bullets
bad,
so
my
I
bad,
can
my
see the
bad. Thank you, though.
striation
Thank you, though.
marks?
Well, I don't actually do 3D bullet imaging. They actually
That's
ballistic
what we
department
asked you for, and
does.
you never and you didn't provide
Takes
it.
about an hour or so.
Yeah, the ballistic department actually does that. I don't actually do
You
that.
didn't provide it.
Can I call the client to the stand real quick?
You mean the client lawyer? Or the client?
The client over there, Mr. Johnson. Just have a simple question for him.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, go to the left over there.
You swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, and anything but everything truth. So help you God.
What? What?
Huh?
Sorry, English second language.
Nigga, stop the clapping, nigga.
Do you swear to
Shit.
tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Sorry, English second.
I swear.
All right.
Sorry, English second.
Do you have a license for your firearm, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. The police officer took it the day they arrested me.
So they revoked it on the day they arrested you.
Yes, sir.
And when did they arrest you?
They arrested me on the 14th.
The
of Jan.
14th.
Yes, sir.
And chief of police said he arrested you on when?
He said he arrested me on the 16th of January.
And what date is on the report, ma'am?
The date that's on the report of
Yeah.
which one?
The report the chief of police gave you.
January 16th.
My bad, chief.
It says January 16th for everything, the ballistic and for the arrest.
And they said it takes 2 days to do a ballistics. Is that right?
That's right.
Mr. Gotti, am I correct?
Nah, no one said it for 2 days. I
Your
went in
Honor?
the system and hooked everything up.
Actually, he said it took about an hour.
It takes about an hour.
That's
That's
about
Actually, he said
sight.
it took about an hour. That's what he said.
That's
Oh.
about sight.
May I state, on the day that I got arrested, none of these officers, officers that's sitting in here did not read me my rights. They just put me in the jail cell and
Probable
leave me there.
cause.
User disconnected from your channel.
Which is?
They
He was
saw him
caught
do
with
it.
the crime.
Yeah, probable
He wasn't
cause.
read his rights.
If it's probable,
His
if I
rights is
know
actually
for a
read. He's
fact
just
he
saying
did it,
his rights
probable
wasn't
cause.
read.
You did not read
Hey,
me my
blood.
rights.
Hey,
Do you
blood.
have
We
evidence
have
of this?
CCTV.
Man, fuck that. Nigga. I'm sitting in the front. Nigga, I'm
have
big balling out
Oh,
here,
you
blood.
said you got CCTV? So they got a date on it, huh?
Yep.
Which would be correct. You know,
That-
can we
that- they
see
said
that
14?
CCTV?
I will have to go back to PD to have that actually pulled.
And I don't think we can do that right now because again, that's no
Yeah,
evidence
police
being
station is right
resubmitted to the
Yeah,
trial.
right next door.
It's next door.
Your Honor, may I state
New
Hey,
evidence,
blood.
so
Hey,
you'd
blood
have
and
to give
green.
us
Should I be
time to
sitting up here,
resubmit.
blood?
We would need a week
dirty?
retrial.
No.
No, not a
Gives
retrial,
life
but
Hey,
a
nigga, I
week
don't give a
dirty
fuck,
recess.
nigga.
guns and gives
Nigga,
civilians also met.
Officer.
You can ask my brother over there.
Officer,
that's sitting
who's
in the,
talking?
The green coat.
Repeat that?
I'm saying this chief of police is also a dirty cop. He takes illegal firearms from the station and give to my brother over there also met. You can ask him. Also weed, not to mention weed.
Do you have
So
any
you're saying
evidence
that
of
he
this?
gives. So you're saying that he gets drugs from the evidence room or from other people who sell drugs and give them to people on the street
Yes.
to sell and then try to arrest them?
Do you have
Correct.
any evidence of
You-
this at all? Any
My
evidence?
brother have the evidence in his trunk.
Your brother has
The
weed in his
the
trunk?
evidence
Oh,
would be
that's
the
some that's
the
some pretty
evidence
good
would be
evidence. I think
the
the police want to
citizens
know about that right
of
now.
the evidence would be the citizens of Los Santos.
And that would be whom exactly?
The
Mm,
citizens of Los Santos.
Okay, can we get every citizen of all of Los Santos in this
Nope,
room
but
right
I
now,
do
Your Honor?
have, but I do have some citizens
Wait,
that
how
are
you
behind
how
me.
you gonna take up
Fine
all the
citizens
bench?
of Los
Oh, she
Santos
has
who would like to come
handpicked
up and
jury,
talk.
Your Honor. Great. She has a
Yeah,
handpicked jury and
yeah.
everything.
Yeah, bring them up.
Yeah, bring your handpicked jury up, lady. Let's see
Oh,
the
I
handpicked
am
jury.
going to call them up, Your Honor.
All of her friends
Can
are
we
coming in,
please
Your Honor.
swear in two people who would like to come up and talk?
Yo, Chanti, you
Proceed.
want stinky the
Yes,
dog?
I would like to call to the stand.
I object, Your
The
Honor. All
gentleman
of
in the
this is
green,
becoming
please
a new
stand up,
trial
come
for a
up
completely
first,
different
so you could be
crime.
sworn in. Please
I
state your name.
I came here for a trial to not give a man his guns, and
My
now it's
name
becoming
is
a trial
Adija
against
Palmer.
police. Okay, now we're just
Good afternoon, Mr.
submitting
Palmer.
new
I
evidence
Don't you
object,
already.
Your
smell this
Good
guy's
Honor.
afternoon.
mouth behind us?
I object,
can
she's
smell
standing on my
cigarette
desk.
smoke.
Stop talking while court's going
Hey,
on.
police boy, shut the
These
fuck
like to
up.
tell the
Come
truth, the
on,
whole
come
truth,
box
and nothing but the truth.
I do.
Pussy, yeah, that.
Kinda. I don't know if we can
Alright,
accept that.
so
Can you please
Officer
tell
Gotti,
Yo,
us?
watch your man.
Please tell
Officer
us about
Gotti
Officer
would
Gotti.
he's a very dirty cop. Like he would pull you over, and like gives you drugs if he knows that know who you are. He gives you like drugs and stuff, and then you could sell them. If you don't sell them and give him the money, then he pulls you over later, arrests you, locks you up, and charge you.
This sounds
And
like
then
the
that
most
same drugs he
crazy
take back off you,
conspiracy theory I've
he
ever heard.
give somebody else.
And
I
where's
have,
your
I
evidence
have evidence of this. It's in my car.
It sounds like you have drugs on you as the evidence, my friend. That
No,
doesn't
what he's
state
saying
that
is
he
that
gave.
you gave him drugs. He put them in your car.
Do you have evidence
put it
of
in my
this
car.
besides his word? Do
You
you
put
have
it in
evidence?
his car, which means you put the drugs on him. So
Do you
you're
have
trying
evidence?
to frame citizens of Los Santos.
We're trying to frame him
Objection.
admitting to
You
him
can't
carrying drugs
object
right
to
now. This is the
anything.
most crazy
You guys
stuff,
are
Your
actually
Honor.
trying to frame me in court.
Honor,
didn't touch
Your
it. It's still
Honor,
in my
can
glove
we
box.
just
There's-
have a mistrial right now? Because this is clearly the most ridiculous animal court I've ever been in.
Frame me saying we're planting drugs in citizens'
No
car and
mistrial
stuff
because
like
Yeah,
the
that.
that's
lawyer over there is trying to paint my client
You
as
can
a
have a lunch
deviant,
break.
as a monster.
No,
a
extra
person
one.
who is
Oh.
a pillar of the community who has
Or
probably
recess.
put everyone's car
I've been
inside
trying.
of this courtroom. He's
Not to
trying to
mention
paint
provide
him.
jobs for innocent
He's trying
civilians.
to paint him as something that he is not.
Objection, Your Honor. This isn't a character witness trial. This is clearly a trial that's over the legitimacy of paperwork, and it's becoming a completely different trial. It's literally getting out of
It's
hand. This
not
is an animal
illegitimacy.
courthouse.
You refuse.
This is literally a
to
completely
acknowledge.
different argument, a completely different court case, a
You
completely
refuse
different
to
crime. And now you're
acknowledge.
bringing up crimes of a dirty cop. That's a completely different court case, madam.
You know
Do you
what?
want to bring that to a different
It's the
trial?
same
Because
crime,
we
though.
can, but this isn't the same
Hold on.
trial.
It's not. Hold on.
This
The
isn't the same
question
trial. It's
came
just
up,
not the same.
So now it is on the floor.
Fair game.
No,
Exactly.
not really.
It's
Because we don't even have charges brought to us. Do we even know the charges? No. We have no evidence brought to us. We have
Again,
no crimes brought to us.
no
We have no charge. Then this trial should clearly be dropped, or we should bring the people who can legitimify these papers.
Yo, you need some, cuz?
Alright, recess. We'll
Alright.
resume in 5 minutes.
Yes, tell you what.
Yes, Your Honor.
Excuse me.
Hey, I'm finna go get me a shorty. They on me. Finna go macking.
Bro, we making beats
Alright,
on the
come
wall,
on,
making every day in my hall,
LSPD,
bro.
come this way. Yeah,
Look at
LSPD,
this
come this
nigga.
way.
This nigga look trash as hell.
You ain't LSPD, son. Get the hell out
Shut your
of here,
bitch
son.
ass up, dude.
Hey, nigga, what you talking to like that? Nigga?
Yo,
Okay, everybody just
You're
wants
up.
in on the
Lawyer.
conversation, I guess.
Lawyer.
Do that, nigga.
Alright, nigga. Alright.
Lawyer.
I'll put my
Lawyer.
Can I help you, madam?
You need to start calling objections because number one, this is not a trial about Officer Frost. This is about the gun.
I have brought
You need to say
objections
objections.
non-stop.
You need to ask the
the judge is
judge
just not
to-
listening.
scratch that from the record. You need to start objecting. Do you need a second person or something against them?
I've
Yeah, we
objected
need a
like
second
nonstop.
person.
I've told him to like
There's
throw
like
this to the
no
side,
You
and he
plan.
just
haven't
There's
doesn't.
objected
no. They're trying.
anything.
I've told.
They're trying to
This is
prep
not
us.
a trial against what he does on the street. This
I've
is
literally
about
said that.
what King did.
I said that's like a
Yeah, but the
completely
thing
But you
different
have to
case.
object. This is a court. You have to say objection, Your Honor. I need that scratch from the record because this is not a character court. This is you can't just say we need to take that off. You can't say that. You have to object, and then you have to say why you're objecting. Do you need a second counsel?
I don't think so, but if you would like to
I
as
do.
id,
I do. Shut up. Shut up. I do. I do. I do.
All right, well, let me go get dressed.
Get dressed. You're fine to
Please,
record. That's
hurry
Let me
fine.
go get dressed.
That's fine to record. The lady's wearing the exact same thing.
You need a ride. You need an escort.
Carter, get
Yes.
back here.
I only got 5 minutes.
She needs an escort. I'm gonna take her real quick.
The man them in a court that try through me and
plan,
always stop
everything.
and through and a plan. Drugs ban them, I give them drugs to sell. One like a foolishness, but
Where's the evidence?
That's what I'm fucking saying. Where's the evidence?
Where's the evidence?
That's what I'm
like
saying.
Them I tell G, I friend man, I try for me. See, me I give them.
Let me see. What's your email?
Email. Who's the lawyer? Email me. My Discord is Nikki Got the Juice. Email me so we can chat. Email me. I'm going to get dressed.
Text in general. Nikki,
All right.
text in general. Look in the general. She's gonna send a text in there.
After I do that, make a group chat with all of us, with whoever's involved.
Did you type in
This
the
side.
group text? I didn't see it. Juice, got the juice. Where you at?
We gotta get going. We gotta get you dressed.
User left your channel.
Lord. Yeah, let's see. Chat. Find it. No, fuck, that's not. It's going so fucking slow. Come on, come on, come on. Enforcement. These go there.
User left your channel.
Hey, blood. Hey, blood. Hey, blood. Hey, blood.
Hold on, I'm gonna see what's going on outside.
What's good, blood?
User left your channel.
No, nigga, ain't no 420 blood.
This is Flames.
Hey, y'all like my new character, nigga, on me, blood?
No, I'm doing good.
And I'm gonna give me weed, nigga, on me, nigga. Hey, blood.
The fuck they doing out there? Fuck you doing, blood?
No word, nigga.
Fucking cracker saying that.
Nigga, I'm streaming, nigga, on me, nigga.
Fuck is this?
Yeah.
Alright, blood, alright.
I was kind of late to the court, so can you like tell me what's going on?
Hell yeah. You hosted me?
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
And what are the charges proposed against him?
Nothing. Literally nothing.
Okay, I understand. I'll see it in the news.
If you let's stand up, brother. 15 seconds. But he had to do the US one or some shit, nigga. Oh, we back.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
We had a score to settle, bro. Always acting lame and shit, fool. I'm gonna smoke ass, fool. For real, fool. Alright. All right, keep talking. I might just have my case try if you keep talking.
Hey, officer, nigga.
What the
You ain't got no
fuck?
damn eyebrows. You see that, right?
What the fuck am I hearing, man?
Nigga, you ain't got no eyebrows, nigga.
Some crackhead in the courthouse?
Go paint some on or some shit, nigga.
Crackhead in the courthouse, man? Some wild shit, man.
Hey, nigga, ain't you the same officer that gave me fucking dope, nigga?
I just love him say that.
This shit right here, nigga. Oh yeah, I got something for your ass.
You want to slide me some more? Brother?
User left your channel.
My nigga.
User joined your channel.
Oh.
Thank you, my G.
Bro, get your ass around there, fool. Bro, get your ass around there, fool.
Why is that guy sitting on the seat? Like, why is not sitting on the seat? Why is he sitting in the air or some shit?
Pussy, where come here for the?
I don't see what you
You
see,
wanna
man.
find
User
out?
left your channel.
Wanna find out, fool?
I don't see what you see, man. I think you'll be on
Give
some
my
stuff.
grandfather clothes, man. Yes, man.
Damn. That's how you feel?
Jesus.
Go pretty people.
Flames, you gonna eat?
Yeah, bro.
Why? Why
Oh.
for the eating?
You never did hungry.
God,
Nigga come to court with no food, fool.
shit, man. I'm going through a hard time, bro.
Nigga lame as
Mr.
hell, spending
Lopez.
all his money on fucking off-white drips.
Mr. Lopez?
Yes, my clients will be here in just a moment, Your Honor.
Okay.
Stretch it out, because then they're gonna.
Yo,
be
what's
playing.
going on?
You know they're gonna come, bro. There you are.
You have to climb up on the chair now, bro.
You can.
Nasty pops.
Fuck off.
Your Honor, can I have permission to approach the bench?
I go lie still.
Please state your name.
Pops, you need to take a shower,
Please
bro.
state. Could you
You've
state
been
your
in this shit
name
for
for
like
the
2
court,
weeks,
please?
Gangster no beard.
Ma'am, can you please state your name?
Man's
I mean,
musty
Diamond
side
Johnson.
of me. Shit.
Yeah, mud.
Hello, Mr. Johnson.
Hi, I'm late to court. We're requesting that the lawyer over here for the defense have second chair.
Okay, go ahead. Where's your
Thank you.
clients?
They are outside. And we're also
One's right.
requesting time to have
What
that the other side send us the evidence that they have regarding the firearm.
Does the plaintiff want to share the evidence?
There we go.
User joined your channel.
Which
From the defendant.
I know he gave me some drugs for me.
Yeah, I'm trying to get see if the plaintiffs want to give you guys evidence. Are they hearing me?
Okay. Yeah. We haven't had time to review the evidence. Can we have a break for like 10 minutes?
I request 15.
I object, Your Honor.
Can I get a yellow pepper? Good bow.
15 for equivalent examination on both
The
sides.
plaintiff side
I
has
object, Your Honor. They should have came in here ready, and counsel should have already been here.
I object, Your Honor. I wasn't even emailed until 40 seconds ago.
You wasn't emailed about your second chair?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't
seconds?
even
I do
email the
apologize,
evidence
Your Honor.
to me.
I
until
had a
40
flat
seconds.
tire on the way here. I do apologize to the court.
Does the plaintiff
You
want
emailed me until
to
40
grant
seconds
the
ago.
defendant the evidence for like 5 minutes?
We're willing to share our evidence. We would like to know what evidence they have in order to defend the officers
No,
involved.
properly.
It's all up to them if they want to share evidence.
He has the evidence, Your Honor.
Well,
He said
new
multiple
evidence.
times that he doesn't have the evidence, Your Honor. We're requesting it.
And
But
she,
she just gave it to
and
you
as well
earlier,
as
right?
new evidence keeps appearing, as well as new witnesses. We would like at least,
We
to
would
know
like a
the
witness
witness.
list as well.
Yes,
You would like the evidence about which part?
We would like
all
a
of it.
witness list.
About the drugs or
What,
about my
whatever you are bringing to trial, we would like to
We
know.
brought to trial about the guns. You know
This
this,
trial
Mr.
isn't about
Lopez.
the drugs, so we
User
don't
left
want
your channel.
the evidence about the drugs. We want the evidence about the firearm.
And speak to your first chair about that.
Yes, that is
Can we
exactly what
request a
I've
break,
said
please?
many times.
Your Honor,
We just came from
We
break.
just came from a break, ma'am.
User joined your
we
channel.
didn't have time to look at the evidence.
Oh, there was time. You didn't have time to look at the evidence because you were late.
Your Honor, I'm talking to you, not her.
You have 5 minutes right there to sit and review the evidence.
Thank you. Come on.
He said sit right there and review it. That's what I heard.
I thought he said
I
sit
heard,
down
yeah.
and review it.
And I said sit down. Ma'am, where are they going?
Yep, that's just how we roll. Good move. Good move.
I sent you an email with the forms that was sent over.
All right.
Yes, I
Come
sent
on.
you. I sent you over everything.
So what
Claudia
is
sent
their
me.
case?
Fucking, they want the guns. They said they provided him forms, and he denied those forms because he believed the legitimacy is not real. Which I don't blame him. It needs to be properly handled in a court system. These forms are to be
Your
held in a
voice
court
box is messed up.
How so?
It's just his
How about
microphone.
now?
Oh.
What about now?
Make a group with all of us in it.
I did. I sent you a thing on Discord. Invite through a
Those
Discord.
are that's
or whatever.
the bullets.
Yeah,
User
but I also
joined your
sent you
channel.
invite to a Discord group.
And my mama thought it was for us to get back our guns, though.
I sent you it again.
And this pistol was involved in a robbery.
User joined your
It
channel.
was on his
At the
possession.
time of the robbery, and it was actually linked to
What was
multiple
it? What was it?
shootings. He had it on him during the robbery, as well as the AK-47, which is illegal. So we revoked the license for that, and
disconnected
the
from your
pistol was actually
channel.
linked to multiple other shootings.
The AK-47 was used in a murder of several LAOs at the time too.
Yeah,
and
Okay,
because
so
it was
he
an
had an
armed
illegal
robbery.
firearm,
Armed
illegal
robbery.
AK-47.
Yes, an illegal firearm. which he
Armed
had.
robbery, which is immediately get your weapon taken away.
Yeah, so he had
Which
the
did he have GSR on him?
10-4. Yeah, he did have GSR on him at the time. He killed 2 police officers.
Did y'all
with the
screenshot
AK.
it?
No,
we don't
screenshot.
we don't screenshot the GSRs.
Was way.
Y'all need to if y'all gonna have court. If you find
Alright, hold
GSR on
hold
I
somebody,
mean,
you have to
Not
screenshot
everything.
it.
wasn't in there at the time.
See, real quick, there was nothing planned for court. They just showed up trying to RP that they're going to court with it.
Yeah, that's fine. But did you guys catch him in the robbery?
Yes, he was gotten arrested.
And he was arrested during the robbery
It was well probable.
for the firearm that they're fighting for.
He had a legal firearm on him as well as an illegal firearm he used in the
The
robbery.
one she's asking about is the legal one,
Yeah, it is legal, but who knows if this other gun right
and
now
he went to jail.
bullet? Yeah.
Did he go to
went
jail?
Yep.
So he's a felon, and felons can't have firearms in the state of
User left your
California.
channel.
That's just the case. That's
Has
your
he had a
case.
crime
That's your case,
before this
lawyer.
case, though? Because he had a crime before.
Look up the shit. That's your case. He's a felon in the state of California. He cannot own a firearm. So no, we can't give his firearm back. Simple and plain.
Yeah, and who knows if he
What
if
if
his
they
other
ask for
gun-
money in return?
And he's a known criminal.
No, he's a mechanic. That's
He's a criminal turned mechanic.
Yeah, he's a mechanic, and he robbed the jewelry store. So who knows if he's living?
So
a
he
double
robbed
life
the
or
jewelry
not.
store, and then he became a mechanic.
No, he was a mechanic while he robbed the
Oh,
jewelry
he was a
store.
mechanic while he robbed the jewelry.
Yeah.
So
who knows if he's not yeah, he used a
he
legal.
used a legal firearm during the crime. He was arrested and sent to jail. So that makes him a felon, and a felon cannot be in possession of a firearm in the state of California. Period.
But what if they ask for any form of currency paid for him instead?
If you were sent to jail for carrying an
shouldn't get the gun.
AK-47, that makes you a felon in the state of California, and felons cannot carry firearms. There is no case here. Ask the judge to dismiss the case. Simple.
Are we all ready to walk back? Do we need more time to
Let's
discuss?
all listen, lawyer. When you go, ask the judge, can both sides approach the bench?
Man, why
And
couldn't
who?
you have
No,
And
urgency?
and then if you can approach the bench, ask to call up your first witness, which is the damn defendant, and ask him, were you involved in a armed robbery? Were you found with guns? Was this gun taken during the robbery? And then say, Your Honor, did you go to jail? Yes, he went to jail. Your Honor, we would like to move to dismiss this case based on this, that, and the third, and go. That's
Hello?
what you need to do.
User joined your
Nah,
channel.
step out.
So Google about felons having firearms in California.
Hello?
Hey,
Yes.
we're ready to
You guys' times are up when you guys are in contempt of the court. I gave you instruction to sit and review the evidence, not
Oh,
walk
I didn't
out.
hear you. I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
All right. Now
I'm
let's
sorry,
get
Your
back.
Honor. We didn't hear you.
I was wondering what was going on. I was standing and then she was walking and I wasn't
Maybe he
sure
is
what
one.
was going on myself.
Oh.
You want a croissant? Your Honor?
No croissant.
You want a croissant?
No, donut.
No.
Wait.
User
Yo,
left
who
your
just said that?
channel.
Who's Nikki?
Give him
I
some
know it
donuts
was
and
you.
a coffee.
Oh, why not?
Listen.
Why?
Jesus.
That nigga breezy need nut, bro. That nigga gay as hell.
Please step off the desk, son. Jesus Christ. Oh my.
You alright?
Yeah.
You need a donut?
Holy.
That nigga
My eyes
that
are
nigga
like
crispy
scaring
gay
me.
as hell.
What?
You need a
Too
dough
much
with
donut
nuts
in
out of
there.
it?
Yo.
Nigga, y'all niggas is
Yo.
fruity.
Can we get the order in the court?
Fruity patootie booty.
Wait. When we in the court, the leader is the judge, right?
Hey, shorty right here, nigga.
Is
You
the
know when
defendant
this
ready
shit
to
gonna end,
present
nigga? I
their
gotta go
case?
see my baby mama, blood.
Yes, Your Honor. Maybe we
This
put
shit
the
is taking
branch.
too long, nigga. I gotta feed my
Yo,
kids, nigga.
can you silence?
Oh shit, what the fuck?
Yo, chill on that.
That's what happens when you eat a lot of donut. I told you.
In the courtroom, please stop speaking.
Hey,
Too much donut, that's what.
Nigga, it's some high drug shit, bruh. That nigga high.
It's a drug test.
Can the court please stop speaking? Your Honor, may we approach the bench?
Granted.
Move, John.
Excuse me, sir.
Only one.
I would like to call their defendant to the stand and ask him some questions real quick.
Feel like man church, no that.
Repeat, you said who?
We would like to call
leave
their
this bitch. I'm not coming back in
their
here, I'm telling you.
client to the stand to answer some questions real quick.
Hey, nigga, you get
Can you
something,
go
nigga?
shout?
Yeah, I believe so.
Every time I say something, this
Fucking
faggot ass
Mr.
nigga behind me, I
Johnson?
say something back.
Skis of the
God damn.
Mr. Johnson,
Mr. Johnson.
Hey, bitch,
I mean,
I'm
yes,
talking
Your
to, nigga.
Honor.
I'll pimp slap your ass.
can you please come to the bench?
Hey,
Yo,
who
nigga,
said?
shut up,
Alright,
bro.
word, nigga. You niggas really?
Rory,
I ain't
Nagabani,
bothering you.
Rory, shut up, please.
Oh, I sorry. Yeah.
Alright, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help
He's
you
already been
God?
sworn in.
I do.
He's already been sworn in.
Yeah, alright, so would you please tell the court
on
if
this out
you
of the
have
court.
been in any crimes recently that have been documented by the police?
Sir, can you take your microphone out your ass and speak up, please?
Wow, what?
Objection, Your Honor.
Too loud, too
We would like
not
that
loud?
removed from the records.
Proceed.
Speak up, please. I can hear you.
Can I ask you a question, sir? Mr. Johnson,
Sure, ma'am.
Oh shit, nigga.
were you arrested
Oh,
on January 15th?
Not the 15th, the 14th.
Were you arrested on January 14th? We do apologize.
Yes, ma'am.
Our computer system is
User
on
joined
the
your
East
channel.
Coast, so it might say the 15th, 14th for you guys and the 15th for us. We do apologize. Based
Excuse
on the
me,
system.
can you please repeat that?
Time zones.
Ma'am, can you ask the judge, can you speak before speaking to me, please?
Rory, shut up, bro.
I don't have to ask the judge to speak to you.
You do, because it's our turn to ask your defendant a question.
I just want, Your Honor, can you please ask her to repeat what she just said?
Can you repeat, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor. Can you ask her to please sit down while it's our turn to speak to
We
the
cannot
defendant?
hear.
Allowed. Go ahead.
While
So,
they're into the
Mr. Johnson, you were arrested on January 14th.
Hey, yo, nigga,
Correct.
stop standing on me.
Was
bro.
it during a robbery?
That's correct.
What were you robbing, may I ask?
I was robbing the jewelry store.
So you admit for the record
Wanna
that
switch
you
for
were
himself?
involved in a robbery and you were robbing the jewelry store?
And was anybody harmed in
That's
this
correct.
robbery?
During this robbery, were you found with the said firearm that your lawyer is fighting for and an AK-47?
Which is an illegal firearm.
Or is it illegal and it wasn't used?
No, I'm asking, what were you arrested with?
I object because he wasn't arrested.
He was, Your Honor. He went to jail.
Just
I
because
went
you
to-
go into a jail cell doesn't mean you're
User
arrested.
joined your
You
channel.
can't be held.
Which part of
He
life
you
He
have
was
to be
arrested and he did time. So, Mr.
he was
Johnson,
detained.
what were
He
you
was
found with
detained.
when
He
you
wasn't
were
arrested.
Mr. Johnson, when you were detained, what were you found with?
I was found with my AK-47, not with a pistol.
Huh?
You were found with an illegal firearm?
Man, that's sick.
That's correct.
Mr. Johnson, were you sent to jail for possession of an illegal firearm in the state of California?
Firstly, he did not read me my rights, and he did
That's
not.
I object, Your Honor. That's not what I asked the
He
defendant.
did not read me
I-
my rights.
You cannot
and he
strike
did
speak.
that
not.
I
from the record,
object,
Your
Your
Honor. We
Honor.
weren't
I'm
asked
talking.
that.
I'm
I
talking.
Order,
Shut up.
object.
Shut up. I'm talking. Shut up. I'm
I
talking.
object, Your
It's
Honor.
my
That
turn
is
to talk.
not
Objection.
the
It's
question
my-
I asked him.
you
He
a-
can
you
only
asked me a
answer the
question.
question
You
that I
asked me a
asked him.
question, and I'm answering. So shut up and let me talk, okay?
Objection,
Your Honor, I object. We would like to move that this case be thrown out. He can only answer the question that I asked him.
And I'm answering the question, young lady. So listen what I have to say.
Your Honor,
Your
I would
Honor,
like that
they
my
are in
client.
contempt of court. We are asking him a certain question, and he can only answer the question that was asked.
Mr.
And
Johnson,
Your
answer the
Honor,
question.
Your Honor, I'm answering the question.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, I was thrown into the prison
User
cell, but
joined your
my
channel.
rights wasn't read, and he did not
I
state
object,
what I
Your
was.
Honor. This is not a trial for whether his rights were given to him or not.
There's a trial on his weapons.
He was seen committing a crime, Your Honor. The question is, were you arrested?
your rights have to be
Yes.
read too.
Were you arrested?
This is not a
Objection.
court. This
Objection,
court is
not
not
part of
about
the
whether he
case.
was read his rights or not. This is about a firearm.
Yes, but when you are
Not part of the case.
detained
Objection. Strike from
in
record.
a jail cell,
Objection.
and you
Strike
are
from record.
handcuffed,
Objection.
you
Your
have
Honor,
to be
only one side
Mirandized.
can speak at a time. Please ask the defense to be quiet while our side is speaking. That's for you to decide.
Shut up, hungry belly boy.
As we were speaking.
So, Mr. Johnson, you were found with a illegal firearm and you were detained and you were in jail, correct?
I would not say detained because he did not read me my fucking rights.
That's not part of it. Strike that from the record.
Objection, Your Honor. That's not
Language.
what was asked. Your Honor, can you please ask the defendant to stop speaking about his rights, please? This is not a case for that. This is
He
a case about a
refrained from
firearm.
speaking about other issues that aren't concerned to this case.
I'm sure everybody in this courtroom has a right, right?
Objection. Not
Am
part
I
of,
correct?
not what we're
Am I
asking.
correct?
Not asking that question. Please do not speak without us asking you a question associated to it.
He's invoking his First
Objection.
and Second Amendment.
Objection.
You object the
Objection.
Constitution?
Objection. Allow one side to speak during
It's
this.
our turn to speak, Your Honor. We asked that this case be thrown out.
Agreed.
The defendant was sent to jail. Therefore, he's a felon, and in the state of California, a felon cannot possess a firearm. So when he was found with his legal pistol, he legally cannot have a firearm because he's a felon, Your Honor, in California. We asked that this case be thrown out.
The plaintiff wasn't under arrest, though.
Exactly. Thank you. Your
He
Honor.
would be the defendant.
No, they were plaintiff.
This is not that case.
He's the plaintiff?
Y'all are defending. We are the plaintiff.
They are the plaintiff, ma'am.
Either way, he is a felon. He went to jail.
You don't know which
for
side
a
you work
firearm.
on?
He's not a felon, ma'am. He wasn't ready to. He was not arrested.
Your Honor, I don't believe she knows which side she's on, defendant or plaintiff side.
Your Honor, may I step
I
down?
don't think that really is.
Your Honor,
important
she didn't
what
ask
we're
to address the court again. We asked if that is removed from the record.
I did address the call because I said Your Honor.
Your Honor, again, this is our turn to ask the defendant questions.
If the defense would, if they would like to bring up statements, they should also
The
ask
plaintiff questions.
plaintiff questions.
Your Honor, I suggest you send her back to college, get her a lawyer degree, and come back.
Your Honor, I would like to have him
We ask that that be removed from the court as well.
for rude, obligatory terms sent to my sidearm.
So, Mr. Johnson, you're admitting that you were found with an illegal firearm during the robbery?
Yes or no, sir?
Your Honor, should I answer her?
Yes, you may. Go ahead.
Fuck up.
Did you hear
Yes,
me? Yes,
I was
you may.
found with an illegal weapon, but that didn't.
Oh nah, this nigga's a snitch,
I was found with an illegal weapon, but still, I wasn't reading my rights.
Objection. We would like that stricken from the record. Not part of this court case.
It's still a part.
Not part of our court case. No, not the court case is about to.
Mr. Johnson, can I ask you a
If you
question?
have a problem
Yes,
with
Your
that,
Honor.
you should bring that to
Were
trial.
you booked and given time?
I wasn't booked, Your Honor. I was placed in the jail and was forgotten about.
Objection. I believe our chief.
Objection, Your Honor. He was placed in the jail and he was serving his time.
You can't object the judge. The judge asked the question.
Exactly.
I'm objecting your client.
What?
Which law school do you go,
So-
man?
The judge asked the question. Okay, Miss, what degrees do you hold?
Objection.
I have a
The
question.
side is
Objection, I'm
harassing
not
us.
speaking to her, Your Honor.
Clearly,
Again, we ask that the court
Your
ask her to
Honor.
only speak when she's
Your-
spoken to.
Your
This is
Honor,
our
can you
turn
please-
to ask questions, Your Honor.
All right, order.
Your Honor, can you please?
This isn't a pissing contest, Your Honor. Can we all
address
approach
her
the bench?
And ask her what degree she holds?
Can we approach the bench, Your
Your
Honor?
Honor, are we
It's
allowed
not
to
a
actually, talk, or are they just going to constantly
Your Honor, we can't
interrupt
speak
us?
over her. We're trying to figure out what's going on here. We can't speak over her.
This
If
is
we're
a-
speaking to you, she shouldn't be speaking. If it's our turn,
I address the judge.
she has a
not you.
turn to speak, Your Honor. This is not her turn.
I address the judge, not you.
We have several hand raisers, Your Honor. Your play.
Nah, no fuck, man. Let's respect each other.
Who was that? Can you have them removed from the court, please?
Please do.
Low frowns him man alone.
Can we call the chief of police to the stand?
How send CNN?
Hold up, wait. Ma'am?
I guess that
This
was
is
are
Miss
we
Angel?
getting a yes or a no? I
Yes,
guess
Your Honor.
I'm addressing this lady real quick. Do you have anyone you want to bring to the stand?
we do. I said the chief.
Yes.
I was talking to her.
Oh, my bad.
Sir.
So loud in this court.
I would like to address the chief who
Yo,
just
you're
came
getting
up.
out of here.
All right,
But
go ahead.
I do have
Got
other
something to say,
people.
sir?
You're trespassing. Go.
So nobody not tell me how to take out my camera.
Excuse me.
Oh my god, bro, you just like my.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Chief John Gotti. Who was the arresting officer?
Don't walk back in here.
Myself as well as Officer Frost.
Okay,
This
so
officer said
you
they
and
go.
Officer Frost were the arresting officers.
Nigga said they go.
Why didn't you put that into the police statement?
Nigga better come out, face.
The police statement that wouldn't be needed in the police statement because
Wait,
Officer
pause,
Frost was
bro.
actually providing me covered while I put them in handcuff and transported them.
That sounds like something that needs
You
to be in
mad
the
with
report
it.
to me.
Nigga need milk.
Why wouldn't you say that belongs in? Why wouldn't you say that belongs in the police statement?
Because I am the only one that actually handcuffed them and actually transported them.
Okay,
Was
so
the-
why didn't you
why
put
didn't
your
you cover
name
it?
in the statement saying that you were the one who actually handcuffed him?
What going on to do this, sir?
Excuse me?
Hold on. OOC, real quick, tell him man if he stop fighting at the courthouse, dog.
Alright. You wanna stop this?
Where are they?
Okay, go again.
User left your channel.
Why do you feel
Wait, give me one
That
sec, Diamond.
should not be put into
Hold on,
the
hold on, hold
police
on,
state.
hold on,
Why
Angel.
do you
hold on,
think
hold on,
that
Give me a
hold
that's
on,
sec.
a
hold on, the brother, hold on. You them off head, hold on.
Wait, one sec, Angel. Give me a sec. What's
All
happening
right,
now? Why people?
my client is stammering, speaking in
oh
tongues.
Nigga, what are you doing,
Oh,
nigga?
oh,
Take me off these cuffs.
everything all right, Your Honor?
Nigga, I was not
Actually,
fighting
my
an
fault.
officer. I carried
My
the
fault.
officer.
My fault.
Yeah, I run up as a.
I did not swing at one officer.
Man, you come off and move. What was it,
excuse
brother?
me, sir.
Nigga, take me out these cuffs, nigga.
California Penal Code felony possession firearm, penal code.
Yo,
I'm
what
actually
the?
gonna go to sleep.
Umbrella
Don't
law
freeze me,
make
bro.
it illegal for a person conviction.
Nigga, just fly out.
Crimes to own, possess, receive,
I don't got time for
purchase,
that,
to have
bro.
a
Yeah.
custody,
Yeah.
level, control.
You on the east of the nice, now, brother?
Shut up.
No, nigga.
Yes, I
I'm
know,
just
but
frozen. App
that
froze me.
penal code is actually
For
quite
a
strict
reason,
with firearms.
You just stop in nice, dog, if you know I chat and lift your
Yeah,
place.
so there was you know,
I
we
don't know
did
if
actually arrest him and he
Alright,
served
bang.
time. So
Bucklad.
I think
I'm not why
that's a
he's saying
reason.
that he
User
wasn't
left your
arrested
channel.
and his rights was actually read.
You hear me now? All right. He's saying that it was him and Officer Frost who arrested me.
User
That's
joined
a
your
lie.
channel.
It was him and a rookie. Oh, okay.
What the hell? Carter.
Oh my god.
What just happened?
Okay, all right. All right. I got you. All right. It was McLary and Officer Starkey.
Go. I'll take a picture. What's wrong?
I'll repeat that. No, he said Officer Frost. Yeah, but it was Officer. It was McLary and Officer Starkey who arrested me.
User joined
Officer
your
Frost is
channel.
the next lineup to the chief.
Bro, this man is capping,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Like,
What do you mean?
He was injured, so he wasn't there to
What
arrest
the
me.
fuck? Alright, let me fix it.
yo, stop.
They kill him, then he get revived, then somebody put him in cuffs. Don't think he was me.
Miss Angel, you wish to proceed?
Yeah, I went
I would like to call.
pillbox and you locked
I
him up.
would like to call John Johnson back to the stand.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Johnson.
What the hell? What the hell is going on?
Yeah, this place is a little weird. Not like my
Yeah,
old
just
town.
leave right there. There's a void right there.
Huh?
Like my old town.
Okay.
Fuck. Saying teleport. God damn.
I have no questions for the chief at this moment.
Chief, would you mind standing down for the next witness?
Can we ask the chief a few questions, Your Honor?
Let Mr. Johnson go ahead first.
Let everybody shuffle out of the way. It's like an elevator. You gotta let them out before you go in.
Mr. Johnson,
Fuck me.
on
Yes,
the
ma'am.
date that you were detained, who were your arresting officers?
My arresting officer was Officer Starkey and Officer Mike Larry.
So, Chief John Gotti did not arrest you. He did not
No.
handcuff you.
No, he came right in the cell and took all of the stuff of me. He did not arrest me.
Hey boy, yo, top tell lie bad man. Me handcuff. Yo, this stuff, yo, watch out. This a quote and I make no sense if you go tell lie, brother.
I'm not lying. I don't have no reason to lie.
The man
Everything else.
Neither does an officer of the law.
Sir, sir.
Objection, Your Honor.
What kind of chief is this? You see he's dirty?
Objection, Your Honor.
Officer,
Proceed.
Your Honor.
We have no reason to lie about who arrested
What are
the
you
plaintiff.
objecting to?
We're objecting your client's statement.
What was on the arresting report?
You know
We're
what?
trying to get it off the
Your Honor.
record.
Your Honor.
You're objecting his testimony.
Can
You're
we not ask
objecting
for
the
it to be off of the
testimony
record?
of-
Is that against the law now?
But you cannot
Yes, because
object
it's his testimony.
It's his testimony.
Your Honor,
You
we're
cannot
asking
object
we're
that.
asking that the court takes it off of the record.
You're asking to take his testimony off the
We
record.
are. We definitely 100% are.
Okay, denied. He's saying two different officers arrested him.
He's saying two completely different officers arrested him, and we have body cam footage of who arrested him.
Can we
We
see
would
that
like
evidence?
to remove his statement.
Sure.
Can we see the evidence?
With the date stamp on it.
With date also?
I got
Thank
something
you.
in my throat.
Yo, Chief.
That doesn't sound good.
We will need some time to get it together for you guys. It's a big
Hold on,
file.
but you said you have body cam footage and now you need
We'll
time.
need some time.
Because it's an hour long. It's 11 hours long.
Address you, Your
That's what the
Honor,
pod
again.
cam is.
I'm
Hard working
addressing
cops.
the judge, Your Honor. This whole
Don't you have
thing
to
is a
ask to
complete-
address the judge?
No, I don't. I said, Your Honor. I don't need to ask him, can I please address you? I said, Your Honor. That's why I would like to know, where did you get your law degree from?
I don't
None
think
of your
that's a
fucking
part
business.
of business
Language,
of
ma'am.
this court case, ma'am. Now, would you treat my sidearm with respect? I will only ask it
Did you
once.
say your sidearm?
I'm sorry, English is my second language. Are you just gonna spend the whole time belittling us this whole time? Or are you just gonna argue this court case?
Your Honor, may I speak?
Yes, not belittling
Mr.
anyone,
Johnson,
asking her
proceed.
court
All
degree
right.
where it's from. That's
You
just
should know law
that is just
lingo.
insane. You should know that English is my second language.
It doesn't matter what your second language is, but where you are working within the United
Attorney,
States of
please don't
America,
address her. Let her
where you
address the
are
judge.
within the judicial system, you should know how to conduct yourself and what words and phrases are said.
All right, Mr. Johnson, go ahead.
All right. On the day of the jewelry robbery, right, Your Honor? I escaped in my Demon Hawk when I was chased by two fellow officers, Mr. Gotti and
Yeah, I
Mr.
run from the
Starkey,
ops.
right?
Prime.
Mr. Gotti was
Fucking
injured,
idiot.
and
That
Mr.
man like
Starkey
can't tell the
here,
nice argument, sentence him
Mr.
himself,
Starkey here, chased me into an alley when he took me down and put the cuffs on me. Soon after, Mr. McLary pulled up and he helped Mr. Starkey here, escorted me to the station. When I was in the station, in the cell, that's when Mr. Gotti here came, took all my weapons, and that was on my body.
No, the defendant said they had body cam footage. Can we see that?
Yes, I sent it.
It's an 11-hour stream, Your Honor. We'll need some time to get it together for you.
I sent you roughly the area, but yes, if you want it specific, we can clip it though. But it will take time. It's an 11 hours. Hard
yes,
working
fine, let's
officer.
get that ready.
The great
You
is
said you
hard
needed
thing.
Mr.
Yes.
Gotti to the stand, please.
Oh shit.
What was that, Your Honor?
I swear they need drug tests in PD.
Is that Your Honor?
That nigga high.
Look in our group chat.
Your Honor, can we call Officer Storkey to the stand?
Go ahead.
Can somebody swear Officer Storkey in, please?
I sure can.
I'm right here.
Officer Storkey, please take the stand. You swear to take the truth. You swear to speak the truth, and nothing but the truth, and only the truth. So help you God.
I do.
So help you God.
I do.
Officer
Take my
Storkey,
picture,
did
nigga.
you arrest the plaintiff, Mr. Johnson?
No, I did not.
Were you there
Yes, I was.
for the crime scene? Do you recall who the arresting officer was?
I recall it being Chief
Be quiet, nigga.
Gotti.
Can you tell us what you remember on that day, please?
All right, so I got body cam footage or like a clip. I'm gonna send it soon. But what happened was, after the jewelry store, we chased him in a Demon Hawk. It led to a shootout, and as he said, I chased him into an alleyway. That was correct, and I killed him with my pistol. He was using the AK, and I was bleeding out. So I ran to Pillbox while Chief Gotti arrested him.
So it's a ghost?
So you were injured. I just want to make sure that I'm hearing you correctly. You were injured, and Officer John Gotti, Chief John Gotti stepped in.
Affirmative. I was bleeding out, so I went to go check him, and he was dead. So we had to wait till EMS, and Gotti was there, so Gotti arrested him when he got picked up.
What the fuck is that?
Does the defense want to? We are done, Your Honor. We're done with our questions.
No. I have a question for Officer Starkey.
Go ahead.
You said who was
I'm just trying
dead?
to figure out y'all prosecuting the ghost. I mean,
Who died?
Who died?
Yes, who was dead? Who died?
It
I have
was
the
me.
footage
It was
of
me. I died.
Who?
The one with
him
his
right
hands
here,
up
Carter.
there. The man with black
And I
hair
have
and
the
a face
footage of
mask.
me
The one
killing
only appropriating
John Johnson in a
coronavirus
shootout.
rules right now, which I respect.
You you killed him?
The nigga dead, nigga. What's the point of court, nigga? I'm gone.
Yes, I did. I'm about to send the clip in general.
boy. So you telling me this is haunted? That's a ghost.
I can't be
Y'all
dreaming,
got
my
it,
man.
fool.
I gotta
Y'all
be
got it.
dreaming.
How a dead man gonna get his gun back? I'm confused.
Bro, at this point, just shut the whole PD down, bro. From Ash John Gotti.
And just lift up your
Can you
whole
step
and shut
up?
them.
Can you stand up and step outside, please?
Please keep quiet in the
Oh, yeah,
courtroom.
you-
If you have
you-
anything
you
to
sir,
say
no,
about
sir.
it, please take your friends outside and speak. In private, this is a private matter.
Yeah, could you step outside, please?
This is a viewing pleasure, not a speaking pleasure.
Big guy,
I
they
couldn't
got
hear
bro.
you. Could you please
Better
repeat
run.
that?
Me?
Nigga got
Yes,
quiet,
I
bro.
didn't hear a
Oh,
word you said.
sorry, I wasn't. It wasn't pertaining to the case. I was just telling people, please be respectful in the court.
Insult pana officer. What the
No
fuck, man?
freedom of speech.
Are you speaking?
Me? No, I'm waiting for the clip to be processed.
If that's a ghost,
Oh, I
can I get
hate
your
it.
autograph? I ain't never met one.
It might be that you might
User
need to
disconnected
refresh
from your
the
channel.
chaos with the brain tile that it was on. What is going on
Sorry,
with this
Lopez, I can't
courtroom?
hear
Does
you
this
that
happen
clearly.
all the time?
I think you need a drug test.
What? This isn't
Order
happening
in
in
the
my
court.
town before. This is just blowing my mind.
So the footage that Mr. Starkey provided shows him shooting Mr. Johnson.
Meaning the nigga
Is that
dead,
correct?
dead as hell in the casket. What shoes he got on?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh my God, no knees.
And then the firearms were taken off of his body.
I'm not seeing the footage where he was arrested.
And at the end of the footage, you can see me leaving the scene to go check in at
Officer
pillbox. So I couldn't be
Storkey's
arrested.
footage won't show that he arrested him because he did not arrest him.
I did not
Your
arrest
Honor.
him. Yes.
But I thought I heard you said you had body cam footage of him being arrested.
Yes, from someone else, Your Honor, from another officer, not from Storkey.
All right, can I see that?
Sure, Your Honor. One moment. It's 11 hours worth of footage. They're trying to go through it.
These hood rats, bro.
We just wanted to put on the record that
Some more
Officer
finna wanna get
Storkey
back your drink
did
for
not
them.
arrest Mr. Johnson.
Okay, man.
Minating say na yun.
Can we call another officer?
Sure. Where?
Someone
Did
will
the
come up
plaintiff
and
any
everybody
questions for Mr.
bumble
Starkey?
lad.
We do
Pardon?
not. We already asked him
We get a
questions.
piece from out of here.
I'm talking about the plaintiff.
Easy to know.
Some food. No,
Yeah, I
no,
just have one question.
This shit boring as fuck.
It's probably
Alright,
a
go ahead.
two-part question. Where you going, sir? Hello?
Oh,
Sir,
I
sir,
got
please go
paid?
back
Sorry
to the
about that.
stand.
It's you. I'm asking a question.
Food for Sunday span the table, man.
So, as per the clip, right?
Yeah.
You shot
Hey, boy,
and
just get
killed
friend when you talk
Mr.
for.
John Johnson.
Yes, I did.
How y'all arrest a dead man?
What the hell? That nigga is.
Gotta ask Chief that. I didn't arrest him, but I'm pretty sure EMS picked him up and someone got arrested him.
But was that not
Objection,
you
Your Honor.
in the video? You said he's dead.
Come on, wrap up this here, man.
Objection, Your Honor. He meant to say that he wounded.
Oh no, I don't care what he meant to say. I'm talking about what he said.
Objection, Your
Objection,
Honor.
Your
He's
Honor.
not
Can
an
we take that off the
EMS. He
record?
doesn't.
No, we
Wait.
cannot.
He said it
Because
multiple
if
times.
he said he
Denied.
killed him, that means he perjured himself.
Objection.
Officer Starkey mentioned that he killed this Mr. Johnson multiple times.
Can we ask a question, Your Honor?
Proceed.
Officer Storkey, what happens to the criminals after they're wounded and taken to the hospital? What happens then?
After that, we arrest them, read them their rights, and bring them to jail.
Oh, that's the clip that we're waiting on.
Pretty sure, but that's just my side of it. That's all I got from my side.
Okay, but again, from your side, he was dead. From your mouth.
I guess.
Yeah.
Not dead.
Okay, thank you. That was it.
All right.
Free Starkey, man.
Hey, I got a question. Can I ask a question?
No, you cannot. Please be quiet.
Damn, never mind. My bad. Man, it's my first time in court and shit, man. I'm new.
Please
to
be
shit,
quiet.
Can we please have him back on the stand, please?
User in your channel timed out.
Oh.
Mr. Storkey, please.
Pardon, what was that? Were you calling me?
Mr. Storkey? That's Officer Storkey.
Officer
Detective Storkey. Corporal. How would you like
Can
to
we address the court, Your Honor?
Let the plaintiff question Mrs. Storkey first.
Mr.
Mr. Storkey has already got down, Your Honor.
Yeah, I already
Everybody
came down.
can't come back up 2 and 3 times, Your Honor.
God damn it, I was recording.
We request to bring another officer, Your Honor, to move on with the case.
Please bring yourself
Me for what?
right here.
Your Honor, we
They've
haven't
already
finished our
said they were
questioning.
done with their questioning.
In
I wanna
the
hear this.
court system, he can be called back up.
All right, go ahead, question.
Can you please direct your attention to the picture posted in email of general chat?
User joined your
Officer,
channel.
I hear punchings. Can you fix that for us?
Please let me know when you're looking.
Who the arrest?
I'm looking, but
Who the arrest?
I got.
No, but is that you carrying the dead man?
Objection.
Objection, Your Honor. We were not provided with this evidence. Objection. We would like to get this removed from the court. We did not get provided with this evidence. We need to be provided with the evidence
You asked
before.
for it. You just asked for it.
We need to get it from you two, not the
No,
public.
this is from us.
Your Honor, we would like to ask that that
Y'all
evidence be removed from the record.
Evidence.
Your
of body-
Honor,
From PD
Your Honor,
body camera.
this is from Los Santos Police Department cameras. We do not have those cameras. Those are not our cameras. This
Your
is
Honor,
their footage, their client.
The city knew about this before we knew about this. We can't defend something that they're not sharing with us, Your Honor.
No,
For them
see,
to be
here's the
able to
thing.
use evidence in this
He said he
courtroom,
did
we
not
both
arrest
have both
him.
sides have to be provided with the evidence, Your Honor.
So
We
why
were not
didn't you
provided
ask
with the
your
evidence.
people
We
for
would
the
move
evidence?
that
Why
that
didn't you
photo
ask
be
your people?
removed from evidence,
So
Your Honor.
she can submit a video in emails, but
A video that you asked for.
that
We
you asked
submitted
for.
it to the judge that asked us for the email.
And did he not say, okay, I'm gonna wait
Again,
for
this was put
him
into
either
the
arresting
public
or not
eye.
arresting?
Your Honor, we would ask that that be removed.
I'm gonna wait for the
please.
judge to answer. Judge.
Wait, what? Can I see the footage, please?
It's in general. I
Oh.
and I just asked a
been
simple
like
clarifying
2
question.
hours of
That
this
was
court
just a
case,
simple
man. I've
clarifying
died here.
question.
Bring him downstairs and stuff. Your Honor, this court
Your Honor,
case
can I
again is
add that
getting
the
out of
photos
control from
is
the
when
original.
User
Storkey
left
was
your
putting
channel.
him into the cell. He did not arrest him again.
We know that. We already said that he wasn't arrested.
And again, this is getting off track from
Officer
the main
Storkey,
court.
he was arrested. Officer Storkey is not the one who arrested him, Your Honor.
Here's the thing.
That's
Why you gonna
footage
have
from
somebody else
Officer
arrest
Storkey
him and then
putting
somebody
him
else put him in
into
the
the jail cell. That does not prove that Officer Storkey arrested him, Your Honor.
It looks like enough proof to me. I just want to ask my clarifying question, Your Honor. That's it.
We would like to clarify that for the record, that Officer Storkey is putting him into the cell. He did not arrest him.
Yeah,
I
that
didn't
was
ask a question.
So where is the arresting footage? I was told we had it.
Officers whose body cam it is trying to go through 11 hours of footage, Your Honor.
Can I ask my clarifying question, Your Honor? That's all I wanted to do.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Officer Storkey,
Yep.
in said picture provided, is that you carrying
That
a
was
dead
me.
man? that's right there from a police cruiser.
Objection, Your Honor. We asked that
No,
that
I
photo be
actually brought him
removed.
from pillbox to the
You did not decide.
station,
Okay,
and
so
User
you
joined your
well, hold
channel.
up, hold up. I'm gonna let her
Objection, Your
object. I'm
Honor.
gonna let her object, and I'm gonna come back to
No.
what you just said.
Objection, Your Honor. We asked
Your
that that
Honor.
Room
evidence
is
be
getting deep
removed
fried.
because we
More
were
and
not
more,
provided
man. I
this.
can't handle
Granted.
this.
Sustain.
This handles
Thank
so
you,
many
Your Honor.
memes.
Go ahead, Miss Lopez.
So as you were saying, you said that you brought him from Pillbox. In your earlier statement, didn't you say that
Objection, Your Honor.
Hold up! Can I finish
He
the
did
question
not
for you?
say that he bought John Johnson from Pillbox. He said he
literally
went
just said
to
that.
Pillbox.
He literally just
Nah, I said
said
it. I
that.
said it.
He just said it. Thank you. So as you just stated, you said you brought him from Pillbox, where when a person is injured, y'all will then take them from Pillbox to jail. Isn't that what you said earlier? Yes? No?
yeah, I was giving those orders from
Okay,
chief.
that's it. Okay. So you brought him from
Objection,
Pillbox,
Your
but
Honor.
you
She's
didn't arrest
badgering
him.
the
No, you cannot
witness. She's
object to
answering
that.
for him.
No, she's not answering
She
for
is
him.
badgering the witness.
I didn't answer.
No,
I
she's
made a
not
comment.
badgering the witness.
I made a simple comment.
Your Honor, can we
of what
also ask
he
Officer
stated.
Storkey a question again, since they were granted extra questions? Can we get a turn again?
Go again.
You can ask all the
Of
questions you need.
course.
Officer Storkey,
I mean,
Yep.
that's what happens. You know that when you have.
did you mean to say for the court that you wounded Mr. Johnson and not killed him, since he was later arrested?
Yeah.
I object.
Can we add that to the record, Your Honor?
He said he was
Objection.
dead,
Objection.
dead,
He
dead.
said he killed him.
Mrs. Johnson,
He
your
put-
client multiple times said that he killed Mr. Johnson.
However, Your Honor, we both know that he ended up alive in the court cell, so he couldn't have
now
Here
killed
right
him
now.
if he
How would
ended
he
up
be dead?
in
Your
jail.
Honor,
She was there.
Your Honor. So now
He
she
obviously
was there
did
and
not-
she's
he-
answering for him.
Objection, Your Honor. We're talking. Why can't she be quiet when we're talking
Because
to
she
you?
object, just like
Because
you objected when
I'm
we be talking.
objecting.
Hello?
Why? It's one person at a time.
No,
Chickens.
I'm
Oh,
objecting.
so when okay.
And you have to wait
Again,
for
Your
the
Honor,
Honor's objection.
We both know that he did not. It was not a new life rule, so technically he did not
What is this
die,
new
and we
life
would like
rule
to
you
take
speak
that
of?
off of the record, Your Honor.
What's a new life rule? What's that?
Had he died, he
one
would
of
have
the
just went on about
commandments.
his way, but he ended up in jail. So therefore, he was saved.
So we have
He ended up in
Lazarus.
jail
So
by Mrs.
Lazarus
Storkey.
is here. So
Again,
you trying
Your
to say
Honor.
my client is Lazarus?
Again,
Is you
Your Honor.
Lazarus, Mr. Johnson?
Can we put that on the record that the client was wounded? If that's the
are
case,
you
what are we
Jesus?
here for?
If he was
that's
dead,
the
how
case,
is
what are we
he?
here
How
for?
is he dead when he's
Okay.
If he
right
died,
here?
your client died, he doesn't remember his gun getting taken. So what are you here for?
And if he died, then he's
Your
legally
Honor, what are
dead.
we here for then?
So
Just
now
can't
you
own a weapon.
saying
Order.
he died.
Harder,
If he
harder.
died, what are we
Your
here for, Your Honor?
She's saying
If
she's
he
saying-
died and his guns were taken, what are we here for, Your Honor?
now you're saying that he died. Before you said he didn't die, he was just knocked out and he went to the
You're
hospital.
saying that
and
he
di-
died. So if he
Oh
died,
my God,
what
you
are we
just
here for?
Hello, order. The plaintiff did not
She
say
gonna
he
argue he
died.
dead or he alive? Which one?
Officer Storkey mentioned that he died, not the plaintiff.
So, Your Honor, if you guys are accepting that he died, what are we here for again?
No, we're accepting
If he
his
died,
language.
he died with everything he had, and they took the gun, and he does not remember. What are we here for again?
I also object, Your Honor. The police officer is not a legal emergency
my client
service
is
provider,
Lazarus
so
or
he doesn't
Jesus?
know
Like,
You
if
guys
he's
are
dead or
fighting
alive.
that
He's
he
a
died,
police officer.
correct?
He has no medical background
No,
to
we're
know if
fighting
he's
for
dead or
his
not.
gun that is legal to be returned.
If your client went to jail, he is a felon, and he cannot have a gun. What are you?
I'm just saying that he said dead.
We don't care whether he was dead or not, Your Honor. He's a felon, and he
damn,
cannot
now she
have a
don't care,
gun
Your
in
Honor.
the state of California.
Your Honor,
He not
so
a
now
felon
she
'cause
doesn't.
If he was dead, how is he here right now?
It's a ghost.
The plaintiff didn't
Go-
mention that he
dead
died.
people cannot
I repeat.
He said wounded. The plaintiff said wounded. Y'all said dead.
The officer, Storkey, said he
never-
killed Mr. Johnson on multiple occasions.
So if he killed Mr. Johnson and took his firearms, Your Honor, what's the case?
Your Honor, so now she's saying that my client is Lazarus or Jesus.
We never
and she's
said.
saying that he's dead. So we up here with a ghost. Are you a ghost, Mr. Johnson?
You're
Please
the one
ask her to
saying
be quiet,
he
Your Honor.
died. We're not saying he died. You're the one saying. So you're the one saying
Y'all
he's
are-
Lazarus or Jesus.
Right.
Not us. You, man.
You're missing that the officer stated that he was dead
Yes,
Can
and
we
he's
get
not
the
an emergency
Johnson
service
stated
provider.
that
He
he
can't
was
tell if he's alive.
wounded. We're talking language. So my thing is, if he was dead, how we searching a dead man?
Well, if he's dead,
So
how is he
you
here?
don't think
If
when
he was
criminals
dead,
get
how
shot,
are
they
we
get searched?
arresting?
What you mean
How are
search?
we
You push hand in the
arresting
pocket and
a
search.
dead man? And then he said that he was not the one to arrest him, but he clearly just
I
said
object,
that he
Your
took him
Honor.
from pillbox to the jail cell where he was quote unquote arrested. That's what your person said. That's
Miss
what
Johnson,
we're
do we
trying
have
to
a
clear up.
response yet? Miss
Your
Johnson?
Honor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Uh,
Lou? Ah, fuck. I think everybody's TeamSpeak crashed.
Connected. Error.
Lou? Lou?
User joined your channel.
In...
Channel switched. Channel switched.
Jesus Christ, people are fucking killing each other in the fucking... Plug in.
User disconnected from your channel. Disconnected.
Oh, okay, yeah, just fucking completely close out. Talk, speak. Talk words. You talk words. Not good. Not good at all.
Connected. Channel switched.
Hello, can everybody auditorily hear me?
yes.
Oh, thank God. Sorry, my ears went deaf.
Your Honor, can we take a break so that we can get a video footage, please? I need to get the
have
officers
video footage
together.
if you would like to see it, Your Honor.
No more break, that, mama.
And what does it show?
Can we have a break, Your Honor, again?
It shows.
Nope.
You want me to tell you what it shows? You want me to show you?
Can you show me?
You want me to show you? Okay, I'm gonna put it in general.
Can we have a break, Your Honor? Can we request a break, please?
Yes, after
We need
this.
to get all the officers together so that we can get that footage clipped.
Alright, I just need to see this footage and then we can
Your
have a
Honor,
recess.
I think we have had more than enough recesses for the day.
It's posted.
I think we have wasted enough of Los Santos citizens' time and money.
Your Honor, under the state of California umbrella law, a felon, which Mr. Johnson is because he's been arrested
not
many
because he
times,
wasn't arrested.
cannot
this
have
shit
a
is
firearm
expensive.
under the umbrella law. So that this falls under the umbrella law.
Mr. Johnson is a felon, as he
Yes,
previously
he
been
is. He's been
arrested.
arrested multiple times for bank robberies, shootings, the said gun, the AK-47 he was found with, was found found
Now,
in
who call you
found
so?
This is my car. Wait, did I come
involved
this way?
with several officer shootings.
My car.
Mr.
Is
Johnson
there any
is a
reports of that?
felon.
Is there any
Where's
reports
the
of that?
report of that?
No.
Yeah, the report's
Hold
in the
on, I'm
file
coming,
that we
baby.
asked
Hold on,
for,
Uncle
that I
Joe.
asked twice if it was complete. Where's that
Your
at?
Honor, these women weren't in the city
Your
at this
client,
point, so
see?
their reports weren't
We
being
asked
taken
for
at
a
this
Boy,
point.
complete
make you have too much bread,
file.
you know.
Just like this case wasn't.
User left your channel.
We asked that this case be dismissed, Your Honor, because
Your Honor, did
Mr.
you have a
Johnson,
chance to
again,
look at
is
that
a
video?
felon in the state of California. I just sent you the law. That falls under the umbrella law. He cannot be found with a gun, period.
Or that actually
Oh,
he has to
period.
be under.
Especially after having multiple shootouts with the LSPD.
That's not what we're
We
here
have
for.
to protect our
That's
officers,
not,
Your Honor.
That's not what we're here for. We're
We're
here
here
for the
because
gun.
we're fighting
You're
Yes,
bringing
you can't
up
have a
your
gun because
client
of a felon.
to get the
charges
firearm back,
that
which is
are,
a criminal.
that could be
What is that doing right
possible,
there?
but they're invalid.
No
You
way.
cannot
No
bring
way.
up something that is
No
not
way.
His
on
crimes
the
No
fall
way.
under the
Neither
umbrella
can you,
law
which
of
you
the
have
state
this
of
entire
California,
case, madam.
It is
Your Honor.
not on
We
the
asked this
docket.
case be
Neither, yes, you've done the same this whole trial, madam. So I wouldn't be bringing up the docket.
I should light up this bomb buckle.
You brought up
How much money you have?
you brought up charges of
Hold on,
corruption in the
Your
middle of
Honor
a
would like to
gun.
speak. Please shut up.
Get back my money today.
Go ahead.
Shut the fuck up.
No, I say if you would like to speak, 'cause it sound like you was about to say something.
Yeah, I was
That
just
big
being
Lambo truck, the man that driving a dog. All them wheel dog, sell all them wheel, all
That's a nice
300K
haircut, by
get
the
for
way.
that, you know.
Dog, they are.
Stick up your
Thank
bomb
you.
buckle and have this to say.
They are
"Oh,
run
you
off
can't
your
run
mouth
fast
over the
enough."
hamburger.
Follow me,
I
follow me,
did
watch up
not
here.
see that.
Oh, you mean?
Enjoy yourself. Come on,
Yes,
drop
that's
bomb buckle like that.
Me a forward.
Yeah,
You know,
man,
one of them wheel there,
Did
man.
you
You.
see that?
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Yeah, me two front tire,
What?
but
I
man,
did not
the
see
money
what
for
it
that.
was not
Wait,
looking
nah,
like.
nah,
Why
I
we
see what was
put
on
the
the road.
front
It's
That's
a,
like
it's a weed
making
drink.
a
Don't
type of time.
Yo,
Fuck him up.
get a chance to look at that
Hey,
video
green soup, well,
of the
yes, I
arrest
did.
that
Oh,
Mr.
nigga, no
Storky
black,
said he did not
bro.
have.
Yes,
I know
bomb
you
buckle
didn't, man,
and
yo.
judge a body, man.
I did.
I
I
want
cannot hear a thing,
Sounds
Your
like
Honor.
I say,
perjury to
man,
me.
call
You
me
should-
dog.
Do the
With the
blood
bomb bar.
clot.
That's too
Look
weird.
up on a
Just
spliff,
say,
bad
man,
man.
I have
call
not
me
seen the
here.
records of
And his
reports.
rights was
Bad
record.
man, you see
Objection, not part
yeah,
of the
I
trial.
rim it, you know.
Wait,
Yeah, man, get here, man.
Follow
yo,
me,
they
follow
know
him,
how
going me, I
to,
don't rim that, you know.
they know how to something in
Mr.
there.
Johnson admitted
That
to
shit
robbing the
name
jewelry
Toe
store.
Chuck.
Bomb clot.
Blood
I
clot,
want to
big
see
more.
heroes.
Please be
Oh,
quiet
blood
in the
clot,
court.
the one them
is
with the big back.
clearly
Yeah, but
not
stick them up
functional
later
than
since
that.
they can't get a date
Rob
right.
them with what, me cock?
Sure
I would
cannot.
suggest a drug test for all these
Oh, they need to be
officers.
drug tested? That's what you heard? That's what I said?
Yes.
Yeah, they need to be drug tested because they're not
All
taking
of
drugs.
LSPD.
All right.
Can she
Yes.
be quiet, Your Honor? Jesus.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
getting clarification,
Contempt
ma'am.
of court. You can hear him.
Beat
Hush.
them till the mother can't recognize all them
You can
face.
hear
You
him.
would.
Hush.
What you think,
No,
Paul?
I can't tell me what
Your
I can
Honor.
hear.
Like, who that nigga
How?
that guy?
She's repeating everything you say. We hear
To
her.
clarify.
Law school.
I'm gonna call it this case be thrown out.
Thank you, Your
Yeah.
Honor.
They might not sound like you might try to speak Jamaican, but you not
We out.
Jamaican.
Out of 3,000. Come on. We gonna go get some
yeah.
beers.
Lawyer, can I
And y'all
speak to my
pay me
lawyers?
now.
Yeah,
My
right.
lawyers, can I speak to my
Don't
lawyers?
worry, nigga. Don't worry, nigga. I got you.
Hey boy, why?
That's why you need a drug test.
You moving from next to me.
Any man come
Come
me.
this way.
Lawyers, let's speak to
Yeah.
my lawyers real quick. Let's speak to my lawyers.
Shit funny. I can't move.
How much is your lawyer fee again?
Sleep, boy.
$1 million.
Yeah,
all
and it all
around.
goes to her. And it all goes to her.
From here, we just saved y'all jobs that y'all
Johnny got
don't do.
there.
Alright,
No.
shut up, guys. Shut up. Shut up. I'll take
Anything
the fee.
else?
Shut up.
Saved y'all jobs that y'all don't do.
Alright,
Also,
here's
Y'all
the
need
deal.
to figure out, Storky, if
We
y'all
can
kill
do-
somebody,
do-
if they're dead or y'all wounding somebody,
also from here,
y'all
she
need to
can
start.
definitely appeal
Yes.
because you have
I mean, like, we should
Y'all
have
need to
practiced
start.
this
Nope.
case before.
You
Y'all
have
need to
all
start when you arrest
the
somebody.
correct
If they have
paperwork.
GSR on them, they
what's
need
your
you need a
busty boy that-
screenshot
Yo.
showing that they had GSR, which is evidence.
seem
You
dry
need
now,
to
dog.
take a picture of everything they have on their
Yes, me
body.
keep an body.
From now on, if y'all gonna have court.
Chief, if
Yo,
you
the
want,
tool,
I
yo,
have
fucking
a
what?
special system that allows you to save screens shots to a specific folder. It also allows night vision and crosshair as well. I can send that.
And y'all
Yeah,
all
so take it
communicate
back.
with
Go
each
have a look.
other,
Yo,
How do you-
where
bro,
you can
all
add
this
the
and
Get
evidence.
out, get out, get
seriously,
out.
dog.
Dude, get the
Man,
hell out of here.
It really was.
I gotta get out of here before some
I'm
woman
never
be
coming
talking
back
to
to
me.
the city ever again.
So
I
wait,
fucking
Carter,
know.
wait. If
Why
you
is
left
there
them on the
blood
basket, dog, we
everywhere?
have a next court case. I'm gonna need you guys. I'm gonna sign a contract. with you
God
guys to be
fucking
lawyers
damn it,
for
kill
PD,
me
right?
now, please. End it. End it. Why can't I jump through this fucking
I'm not a
window?
lawyer full time anymore. I have a weed shop that I run.
Yeah,
But
Don't worry,
I have
work
no
for
problem.
both of
But you
us.
know, if you get called, PD gets to go to court. You know, you can be a lawyer. I'm willing to pay $1 million for each court case.
If it's
We're
with, if
we
it's
will
dealing with
definitely
people
accept
like
that.
This
that,
man
I
work.
never
This
want to
man
do this
rich,
again.
All right,
And
what's your
sir, before
PayPal?
you have another, my ID is 22.
Okay.
Hush, 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 hush.
You're not getting paid. Trust me that.
Yeah, I don't want to get paid for that. What the fuck? Assault! I'm being kidnapped! Help!
I don't
Help!
understand why y'all was at court.
Help!
Like,
He's taking me to
lawyers should
jail!
have been said that.
I've
You're
done
an illegal
nothing!
felon.
I swear I'm a legal immigrant of this country! Help! I'm being assaulted! Help! Help! Somebody help! I'm being kidnapped! Help me! Oh!
Check your
Somebody help!
for your bank.
Help me! Help!
They're just making
What
shit
the
up, to be
fuck?
honest. They said they were prepared, so I don't know why they weren't
Get
prepared.
the fuck out of here.
I mean, the case should have
I'm a
been
lucky bitch. I
dismissed.
keep my
How you
weed.
doing, friend?
He admitted that he was
I
robbing.
thought
I'm
you
a
were
lucky
shut
bitch. I
up.
keep my weed.
Yeah.
Come on.
I think I drank too much.
And it
Why
used to be a
I
rule
hear
that said
everybody.
in the
Why can't I
city,
hear
if felons cannot have a
you
firearm,
voice
that
that.
y'all can arrest them and take their shit.
Yeah,
Everybody needs to
No,
clear
you
that up.
in-game voice.
yeah,
that, you know.
yeah. You need to speak to Vanity about that because
Ah!
PD, as of
Ah,
now, PD is
man.
gonna start issuing pistols,
User left your
like
channel.
legal pistols
Hey.
and
I
shit.
got you in
How
my
do I
case.
get
That's a
back
nice
into like
car.
real
Talking
talk? I
about
hate
that.
this.
Yeah, that's
I hear
fine, but you
everything.
guys
I
need
don't
to
know.
put
Go
names
down.
of the person
Go
Look,
down.
God, it is
who's
somebody.
getting a legal pistol.
All right, I guess
Just in
I'm
case somebody
helping.
is caught.
George
with a
Lopez
pistol.
to the rescue!
What y'all doing
Yeah,
back
yeah,
here?
we gotta say them shit, everyone that we actually are.
Do you need a lawyer, son?
Yeah.
Quickly! Do you need a lawyer?
Well, it was
I'm
nice
the
doing
best
business with
lawyer
you
in all
guys.
of Los Angeles, I
Alright.
swear.
I said, I
All right,
Come on,
thanks,
come
you
on,
can just
come
send
on.
Can I
your-
get
Just
escorted
walk
to
away.
the
I don't want to see this.
Yo,
I don't want to
you're a
see
bad
this.
Alright,
fuck
what
off.
do you have gas in
clothing
there?
store.
All right, yeah, sure.
Why can't I hear everybody? I still hear
Yes.
everybody
Because
from the court.
I can't
no,
hear you.
no, that's not the
Can't hear
issue.
me.
Whenever a car
Oh my
breaks,
God, what happened
gas
back
tank
I
there?
don't
start
have
leak.
any on me right now. Can you
And I
meet me
park
at
my
the weed
car
store?
across the
move
street.
limbs.
Somebody,
One time,
Thank
one
somebody
you.
pull up.
Channel switched.
Yes,
Channel
sexy
switched.
Somebody pick
ass.
my lock.
Oh,
Bro,
Hey,
are you trying
sexy
to
Because it
harass?
wasn't in
Are
the
you
middle
trying
of
to
the
harass
street,
my
so they
lawyer, bro?
probably
Yeah.
drive up.
You want to
fucking
get
some
arrested?
shit.
You want to get arrested? Huh?
Does somebody need a lawyer? I'm the best lawyer in Los
Hey,
Angeles.
I got something for you
Are you
guys.
saying you need
Some
a
blood
ride
clot.
to the
And I hope you
court,
do
right?
because
Or
you
escort?
going catch a
yes.
case.
I got something for you guys.
You need a
I'm gonna be
lawyer?
my lawyer on this shit too.
I'm his
I
lawyer.
got
I
something for
represent
you
the
guys.
best lawyer in
You
all
need a
of Los
ride, Miss
Angeles.
Nikki?
I help whoever got the dough. Whoever got my dough.
Hey, listen, I made it easy for you, okay? I opened that jar up for you, alright? Hello?
Listen, you can hire me too, and I could defend you. I work for the dough. Alright. I'm getting the dough.
You need a ride, Miss Nikki.
Yeah,
Yes,
man, you should
please.
get lit
Alright.
too.
Oh, you know what? I can get a ride from Pedro. Thank you,
Alright.
officer.
Come
User joined your
come on.
channel.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
It's very faint.
I don't
can
care
hear you.
How the fuck is this faint, mate? This is like in my asshole right now. Give me a wait, I see. Hold
the
on.
fuck they got a lawyer that ain't looked up their case? That shit is
They
dumb.
gave me this case 4 seconds ago, okay? Can you really blame me?
Can't go down no further.
Where's everybody at?
Well, I'm taking fucking Jamal.
Huh?
I'm taking our.
It's George, asshole.
Take me to
Yeah,
the clothes
it's one
store.
around.
Jamal, fuck you.
Alright, I can take him to the
Come on.
Wait, there's a dead guy down there. Do you want to do something about that? You're a terrible cop.
I know. We don't
Dude.
got a revive menu, so I'm cooling on that.
Mate, that was the most terrible experience I ever fucking had. Literally, that courtroom. I still hear everybody, too. I can hear everybody from the court.
That shit was dumb. That mail lawyer was stupid as hell.
To the back.
All right, I muted like everybody that I could, but basically, I'm never coming back to the city again. This
I'm gonna
whole
pick the other
that
lawyer.
courtroom was like deep fried
She's
memes, and I can
at
only
the
handle.
clothing store by PD.
What's with all this weed?
Lopez.
Why is there weed?
Oh, Lopez, he's at the clothing store too.
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? How do I turn up my speak? How do I turn up my whisper?
Bring it up. Shift.
Oh, there we go.
What the hell?
Mate, I need to change my face. I look fucking terrible. I only had like 30 seconds to prep for this shit.
In front of the courthouse, but that's not my business.
Just let them fight. They're not gonna get revived.
Yeah, I have backlist. Oh, what's the number?
I heard you were talking shit about me, Miss Nikki, saying I didn't prepare well for the case. I got offered this case 4 seconds ago, Miss. Literally,
Nobody prepared for it. Oh, well, I ain't talking about you.
I flew in my first. I'm never
gotta
coming
get
to
your
this
shit
city again. The courtroom was deep fried memes all over, and I could not stand it.
I think that was your first courtroom, to be honest.
That was my fourth.
He's always in white courtrooms, not black ones.
But wait, actually, to be honest, I was thinking that midway through, and I was like, kinda.
Not racist.
That one with the back out.
Like Mr. George, we're not being racist or anything, but Oblivion Tech courtroom is fucking white, bro. Like no.
Yeah, it's not white. It's European, which is just white all over. Like it's Icelandic white, mate.
Oh, I had on like a different leg. I had on like 230 something.
Okay.
Damn, I need to go to the hair store. I like my clothing. There's not really many clothing I can choose from.
Yeah, I was nude. I ain't had no panties on. That's the only thing.
Oh shit, you don't come with panties on? Damn, ladies be wild in the city.
What?
Something
Lawyer,
is
you
something
gonna
is
pay me or something?
Pay you? I didn't
All
even
my
get fucking
business.
paid.
You didn't get paid.
I wouldn't get. I wouldn't pay me for that court case. I only get I was only in this for like 40 minutes and aware of like 10% of the evidence.
I know, but you should have just Googled if he is known for as a criminal. That means he's a felon in California. He can't have a felon. I live in California.
Got him. My shit don't
Well, then you mentioned that he was a mechanic, so I thought it. Well, in my city, you're not allowed to be a criminal and have. You're not allowed to have a record and be a mechanic.
Well, this one is in beta, so everybody's doing it. Everything, as long as they're not on their main character, you can switch to like a cousin or a brother.
Yeah, that's what we do. If we want to do crime, we swap to our cousins.
Yeah, mine is hella much better looking than
Yeah, I can't. I don't know how you did yours like that.
How I did what?
The
color in my stream or what?
Nah, it's like mine's not even looking like that.
Gaddy, your shirt is shining through your Kevlar.
I don't see that. What the fuck?
I'm gonna stop talking in a fucking format accent. I hate that shit.
Are you
that
gonna
was
start
so.
coming over here?
That was annoying as fuck.
Yeah,
change up
he
my
has
clothes.
to come over here. If I said he has to come, he has to come.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You gonna start coming over here?
He has no choice. If I said
Just come look for me. I'm the sexy one at the weed shop.
I don't even know where the weed shop is.
I mean, there's also
You'll
another
find it.
another one that be there. She be throwing it back for some moolah.
Wait, as a lawyer, can I commit crime or no?
Hey,
Pinky,
shut
you
the
throwing
mouth,
it
bro.
back?
You're gonna get Like,
You know your boy George always throws it back.
When?
I like
Hey, yo, shut up.
I like the emote that you have to hold for this. That's a lot better.
That was because of Frost, and he left.
It kind of looked like you.
Honestly, they were playing like a full fucking mental
I
gymnastics.
just seen this fella for the first time. It
No,
wasn't in
wait,
there
come here,
at
come here,
first.
come here.
Me?
It really wasn't.
This man just raided me. Just raided me.
Angel said she at the police station. Her car is scuffed.
What was with that?
If you want to actually keep playing the city,
They gotta
you
get they
could
shit
join
together.
PD or you could do criminal stuff. Your choice.
I was thinking about doing both actually.
I don't know if you want
Alright,
to
you're
do the
gonna need
criminal
two
shit.
more characters and
Two
two
what?
more saves and shit. You're gonna need two more characters.
Characters.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, one for crime, one for PD.
Alright.
I mean,
Can I do crime as a lawyer or not?
She
Does
already
it choose
went.
match?
I don't think so, because they're gonna be saying in the courtroom that you can't be lawyer because you're a felon and shit.
I'm gonna put the other
Uh,
nails on.
What was it? Your badges are
What you
counterflicting. If you look on your arm right here, they're going through one another.
Wow.
Yeah, the shoulder system is a bit bugged right now, but we're working on it.
Nah, yeah, I like it better than the can you level up in things like hacking and shit? Oh shit, I need food. Somebody give me food. I'm gonna die.
Alright, hold on.
I'm gonna die. I haven't. How do I eat?
Click on it and drag it over to use.
How do I click?
Oh my god.
How do I open my
F2,
inventory? F2. Alright.
F2.
That was the stupidest court case I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Wow, you come with a phone in this city? I have no phone.
I mean, I don't
yeah,
know.
you don't. Yeah, you have to buy a phone.
Ever in life.
Gotti, can you show me how to set up my shit?
Yeah, after I'm finished streaming, I could show you how to do it.
Oh,
Your colors is not bright enough? What is it, problem?
Where he at?
Yeah, things are a little too bright for me. Like things are.
I
He just told you to pick him up.
Oh, if you have that crosshair,
Looks
you
like
can
he's
make it
lonely.
brighter
Right
with
here.
Technicolor.
Bye.
Oh damn! I should have tried to do like a lawyer thing with her. I should have been like, we could be George and Nikki, or Nikki and George, but probably George and Nikki because I'm better.
Yeah. Maybe not.
No.
Most likely not.
With the brass
I mean
There
that
you go, man.
that lady
Now
that we
that's
went
good.
against was on par to
I'm gonna
me,
put this
if
shit
not
on. You
higher,
okay?
at fucking legal rep. But man, I gotta fucking fly up and smoke because that was a fucking hassle and a half. Dude, that was
You okay?
3
You
hours
almost
of court shift, mate. Damn, I
I
like your
saved your
hair.
ass. I
God,
want
you
you to
didn't see
know.
that?
Yes, you saved my ass. But to be fair, I
There you
was
go,
only
Gotti.
given the
You got
trial
7
like
viewers.
40
Alam
minutes.
ko kung
You,
bakit.
to be fair,
I wasn't on the case at all. So
you've been in this town more than me, miss. I'm from a completely different town, so you gotta give me credit.
Town.
Yung bala na
But man, I like this town. This town's a lot better than my town.
He
But why
likes it
don't you
because of the
stay?
woman.
No, because the inventory, the phone, besides the people,
So why don't you help me with that?
Help you with what, ma'am?
With the, you know a better one?
With a better what? I couldn't hear you.
Inventory.
They're not very accepting of help.
He doesn't know how to do it. That's what he's trying to say.
He's just
I like to
he
say
doesn't
that.
know shit.
Yeah.
But if
Well,
I hit
I'll
him up and says flying, he has to fly in.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I'm Gotti's
Well, I'll see
bitch.
y'all later. I'm going with her.
Nah, you're not.
Alright, deuces.
I'm Gotti's bitch.
Take
Wait,
care.
one of y'all be one thing, one of y'all be
And
my
Officer
bitch.
Zaddy, you better keep
What?
your mouth shut.
Hey,
What,
my
me?
mouth been shut, but wait.
Oh yeah, see,
Everybody thinking I'm
he has an
working.
issue
I'm
with
doing
his.
shit, and that was not
Nah,
me.
I'm talking about the other one. I never said
Sue his
you.
ass. Sue his ass. Sue him independently, not PD though. Sue his ass.
PD. You get
Sue
hella
him?
money. You get hella money if you sue PD. Trust me.
You do actually, no cap. I've sued the police department in my city like
Trust me. You know how
3
much money
times.
that
Police
is?
department in
no, only me have a life
DSRP and
60 grand, that's
GTA
all.
Online, and I got $1 billion.
Shit, I only got like 346 for my daughter.
Hey,
346,000.
Text me when she flies.
Brother,
in,
man,
right?
dirty money
I
that
want
was
to talk
me.
to
I
her.
don't know for wash it.
Yeah, you need to
You
stop
ain't-
talking to
you ain't getting-
everybody.
You ain't getting
Okay?
no pussy tonight.
What happened in Vegas, stay in Vegas.
Alright.
Something you want to tell me, Carter?
Nah, I don't need to tell you
No.
that.
Man, it's
User left
oh
your
man,
channel.
the rain in this city is even better, dude. Look at this rain.
Yeah,
It's
the rain is way better than OBT.
I honestly, you want to hear my story? I have a
You
13 point.
announced that.
Wait, he's raping her. He's kidnapping. He's kidnapping her. Police
Why
officers,
you didn't
help!
carry me?
Stop! He slammed into your police vehicle.
Just ran into the police
Why you
car.
didn't
Like
carry
who's
me?
driving?
Hold up. Whoa.
Wait, does that have windshield wipers? Does that thing just have windshield wipers on?
All right, let's go show
Hello,
this man
Gucci.
around.
George
go.
is around.
You want to
Your
ride
shit
in the
doesn't even
Porsche
look no
or you
better
want to
than
ride
mine.
in
He in
the
first person
Dodge?
trying to
Obviously,
see
a
you had to pay me
Porsche.
to
Can I ride in the
see
trunk? Oh, no, I can't.
No, get in. Carter will meet up at PD.
That's why you should.
What's up with the weed in the middle of the street here? Shouldn't we be doing something about that?
I'm not about to be in this car while y'all doing all this having sex.
accidentally planting it.
Come on, let me carry you. Come on.
No, you ain't about to look at my dress.
Come on.
I'm gonna carry you. Let me carry you. No, I'm carrying you.
Mr. Storky, what are you doing, bro?
Let me carry you.
I can hear everybody still. Like I can hear Nikki
I don't want
still.
Kiki licking on me.
I'm in your voice chat on your in-game voice chat. Like
I
She
can't
already
drive
trying to
Friday
break me all
drive
the
so
time.
bad.
I don't
Yeah, let me
wanna
turn it
look
down.
at this.
I
She
have
don't
to put my
even
mic
pay
like really
attention to
close.
everybody
real
else's
quick so I
money
can
to
pull up
fondle
our
them.
in the
She
garage
fondles me for free. I'm not with this shit.
User left your channel.
Like Storky,
What
you
you
drive
got
like
to do?
shit.
All right.
Wait, you doing houses already?
What you say? Three comms?
I might want one. I just made $1 million.
10-4-Z.
I ain't driving that bum ass car. Driving that.
Channel switched.
Actually need him, to be honest.
User
Why?
left your channel.
All right. I'll
Babes,
TP to
Nikki.
you.
I can still hear everybody. I have to have them on mute.
I'm not sure why that is happening. All right, but since you're an immigrant, I'm gonna be showing you around.
Immigrant? I am a legal American, sir.
Well, technically, not in the city.
True. Dead man in
Yeah,
street.
We got
go
a
back.
lot of stuff, a lot
Ooh,
of good
that even
jobs over
sexier.
here.
Yes,
Though.
sir.
Like way
Nope.
more jobs.
The city like handles a lot better
No,
than
not
OB
that.
Tech. Like it actually looks
Eh.
better. Like
Better.
I
Better.
think it's because they're like an
Oh,
Australian
who
server, but like
bypassed it?
everything looks pretty smooth and nice in here.
Good, yeah.
Yeah,
My
it's
name
been
is
better,
Your
but
channel.
everything is pretty much nice.
Oh,
These purple,
Oh,
well,
yeah,
these
there you
blue
go.
things are the
Right there.
garages.
What do you want to talk to me about before I leave?
When they come out of Bumbuckler place, you.
Like right here is a garage. You can pull cars out and stuff.
Is this the only
there's more
garage?
garages.
All right.
No, there's a lot more garages than OBTK.
Alright.
One's right here. This is all main.
So weed's legal here, right?
Weed trims are illegal. Weed once you bag it out,
Yeah.
it's illegal.
Wow.
The moment you bag it out, it's illegal. We got a whole weed shop. This is pillbox.
Well, it makes sense if it's in a distribution sense. Like if you bag a tiny bag.
The trims, yeah, the trims you can sell them to pharmacies and stuff.
This one right here?
We still got a garage here, like WTK.
And do everybody still goes
can
in
someone
it the wrong
impound that car
direction?
behind me?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Right here.
Does everybody just go in the wrong direction too, like OBT Tech?
Not really, because no one really uses that garage. They mostly use the one by Legion Square.
How do I avoid getting robbed? Holy fuck, a guy with an umbrella.
I'll be robbed. The limit for robbing someone for money is 25K.
Yeah.
But you can take their
User
shit though,
left
their
your
guns
channel.
and stuff. This is a weed shop.
Ah, nice.
User
Oh,
joined
I
your
can't
channel.
hear him. Hold on.
F5? No, I think they.
There you go.
Alright.
Carter, I can hear everyone, so I have to have them on manual mute.
Yo, is he
Alright,
gonna
get
become
out.
a
Alright,
police?
let's
The
go.
guy
We're
in the
going
car?
inside the weed shop.
Maybe,
Hold on,
maybe.
I gotta
User left
try
your
it.
channel.
There you go.
User left your channel.
Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Hey, what are y'all doing?
I'm showing him around. He's new around here. He's an immigrant.
Alright.
I'm a lawyer. He's my character, I'm George Lopez.
What am I doing them day?
Alright, so this is the weed shop. It's run by Nikki. So here's where you come to get all your weed
Yeah, me a
supplies.
hard
That's
too.
actually legal, by the way.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so once you get it from here,
How would I
it's
hit the pan phone? Who
legal,
get
but
jumped?
the moment you actually have it,
Who
yeah.
get jumped? Oh, you get jumped. Oh, who get jumped?
Oh, nice to
So
see you.
Where them there?
Yeah, he sells bongs and
Who for
stuff,
shit?
but you can actually smoke it on your own, and stuff. All weed supplies are sold here.
Yeah,
His
dog, I
possession
think
of
that's
any weed
Wait,
supplies
wait,
that
wait,
they...
no. Who get jumped?
How
Tell me
long
where
is
my
this
garage.
No, once it's not in
Where?
bags, you're good.
Gotcha.
Where?
Let me hold on. Let me show him.
So if I just saved up my bags and
So
then
let
bagged
me
them,
show
I'm
you.
sorry.
What's your ID?
29.
What are you?
29. 29. Man in that room, I think I'm smoking it
So you
already.
see that, right? If you have it like that, it's legal.
Weed trend. Okay,
If
I
you have
get
it like that, it's illegal.
But do you have it like?
Oh
Outside
yeah, you got some illegal stuff on you, huh, Nick?
No, I don't.
So who got the legal stuff over there on
Bro,
them?
shut up.
I'm joking.
I don't know what you're
I don't
talking
know.
about.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
I'm
yeah.
a lawyer.
You see the difference?
I can commit crime.
You see the difference?
Yes. Do you want this back?
Okay.
What's your ID?
No, you keep it.
Oh, thank you. Can you
Right,
take the
don't try to get
illegal?
me locked up.
Well, I don't want this. I'm a lawyer.
To defend me.
Gotti, can you please take this illegal
Lock 'em
substance
up.
off me? I don't
Lock 'em
want to be
up.
interrupted by. Gotti, you gotta help me out. I swear, she planted it on me, man.
User left your channel.
All right,
I'm
I'll
not
take
even
it
by
from you.
him. I'm not even by that man. You see that shit? That's crazy.
All
I
right,
gotta make
let
sure
me
me and
show
my
you.
lawyer is still cool, cause
Let me show you the other
Right.
places around.
I really like this. The
Yeah, I got
inventory
you.
system. It's so much better.
Hold on.
You can actually see who you're giving it.
Yeah, there's a lot more things to be done, but we're working on it.
Just a lot of good quality of life kind of things.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here. It's just that they're more Jamaican like me and Chin.
I don't think they're all Jamaican. Exactly. I mean,
they can speak American. There's some Americans here, but there's more Jamaicans like me and Chin here.
yeah, fucking.
Alright, so back where jewelry is the same. It's just that you start the robbery instead of breaking cases.
User joined your channel.
Hold on.
Is
where
bank the same?
Where the dealership was in OBTK, where is where Gasolina is? There's a
User left your
much
channel.
more luxury dealership where you don't need anyone to sell your cars.
I
User
can't see
joined
in
your
there.
channel.
Oh, now I can.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, come with me.
User disconnected from your channel.
All right, so you can see this circle
No,
right
I
here,
need
right?
to be there. Come to me.
User joined your channel.
All right, so you just go in the circle
At
and
the
you
weed shop.
browse the different type of cars you want,
No.
and you just
Yo, why
purchase it.
why you always do that?
And you
Because
drive
that
out.
shit was dumb.
No,
God
no.
damn,
Stop,
this is
stop doing
expensive.
that. Yo,
Take me
that's
to the weed shop.
listen,
Take me to
Yeah,
the
but
weed
it's
shop.
easy to
Take
make
me
Alright,
to
I'm
money
gonna
the weed
take
in
you
shop
in
this
it.
and
city.
then
There's a
No,
lot of
we're not gonna
jobs
talk
and
if I
stuff.
take you to the
Hold on,
weed.
I gotta mute
I'm
Yes.
people.
talking
I'm here.
After the fact, take me to the
No,
weed
I'm
shop and then
talking
we
to
can
you
do
now.
this. Take me.
User joined your channel.
Fuck, another person.
Your ass is broke. Why are you still in the menu?
It's still
User left
loading
your
a thing
channel.
for me.
Oh yeah, because you haven't seen the cars yet.
Yo.
Nah, shit.
But there's a lot of custom cars in the city
How do I get out of
that you
this?
can actually
Wait,
drive. Like a lot of custom cars that you can actually drive. That's not limited yet.
How do I get out of this?
How you doing, acid?
And we got a lot of custom clothing and stuff.
What up, bro?
I'm stuck, man.
Hurry up and get your broadcast out.
I can't. I'm still stuck. I'm stuck on like the third one, the Toyota Camry, 800K. Can't get out. Car wipe in 30 seconds.
Try to go. I'm gonna sit in my car. Try to get out of the menu.
Okay. Can I use some weed? Nothing to use it. Oh, no.
What the fuck?
Name is on duty.
Help me, I'm stuck.
And 4.
I'm still here, man. I'm stuck.
You're stuck?
Yep. Welcome. I am the robot of the automobile place. I can help you find cars. I'm invisible and dead.
Can you go back?
It's now stuck on. Do you want to purchase
User
the
joined your
Toyota
channel.
Camry?
Click no.
How do I click? It just doesn't allow me to
You have
click.
the option to use your arrows. Who's
Oh,
on the
I got
radio,
into
bro?
animations now somehow.
I
You
don't
should be able
know.
to go back with your arrow keys like up and down.
R key.
You're like
My
seriously
Not
R.
for real.
some
For real.
fucking
I
on the
don't
radio.
know. What do you mean? I don't know.
Off. Yeah, I can't bring my
That's
cursor
good,
to it.
man.
Like, there's no cursor option.
I know it's not working.
Oh,
I think
wait.
they took it out.
Might have it. Okay, so if I like press the Windows key, I can click on shit through that, but I
Yeah,
can't.
just press
F5,
escape and
F5
see what
mostly.
happens when you press escape.
Oh, escape? Nothing. It just brings up the map.
It should take
User
you out
left
of
your
the menu.
channel.
I'm not sure why.
It still says vehicle is currently downloaded.
What?
Too, so it might that be that I need to.
Alright, go ahead and relog real quick then.
Yeah.
What is
You
this?
gotta put that in
User left your
bugs.
channel.
Yeah, that happens actually.
Die,
I
man.
might. Can you still hear me? I'll take that as a
Alright, guys, ensure you handle all situations with caution. Please do not be pulling guns out on people that you're not supposed to. Alright, stop this again. Hello.
User joined your channel.
a shit show for 3 hours. And to have their friends sidebar.
User joined your channel.
Lady thought it was so cut and dry like I did. Like, yeah, you think it's that cut and dry. They're not gonna make it that cut and dry for you. They never do. They never make it easy for you, man. That's the whole reason they're here. They don't want it easy on them. On you.
Alright, 10-4.
If I die today, it'd probably be the best day I ever had. If I die today, in one of them days, yeah. Probably be the best fucking day I ever had. Oh, what's good? I still can't hear the end game. What's good? You hear me?
Yeah. Alright, let's go. So that's one of the dealerships. The other one we have is still PDM.
Ah. Do you have like
There's some other things that I can't show you. You gotta find it out in
yeah, I feel you. RP wise. Fucking Javier asked me whose server this was.
I'm gonna show you. There's the gang house. Not like OBTK where it doesn't show.
Oh, you have your old gang house.
No, this is not my thing.
Oh,
Like there's
it's around.
an old gang house, but their Playboy Mine is owned by Shotters.
Ah, it's a pretty nice place.
Yeah, it's owned by some Jamaican guys.
Wish you could put like props outside. Sometimes you could like build a little pool or something. But
Yeah, and you
people
get your
people
own
take
garage
advantage
at
of
the
that.
gang house.
Oh, I love that it has an interior and everything.
Yeah, he does have an interior. I think it's closed right now though.
Ah, man, they did not want to make
They
that
would be
court case
lacking.
easy.
They would be lacking if they have it open.
You'd be surprised. I found Crenshaw open.
Yeah, it's locked.
Ah. One time I snuck into Crenshaw's place. They had 2 pizza ovens.
How did they manage to have their house open?
I have no clue. I think they have to like pay for it by like getting their members to like put tiny amounts in.
Well, we're still working on housing right now, so there's not much houses in.
Are you gonna work on trying to make an economy with the housing like Obitech?
Well, it's pretty easy to make money, so that's why they make the thing so expensive. It's easy to make money.
Yeah, but do you have the currency conversion? Like, are you selling shark cards like Obitech?
No, we haven't done that. I don't know if he's gonna do that, by the way.
You might want to
But
be
it's
careful
easy to
with it
make
anyway.
money, so I don't see why people would. But
Well,
in
you
the
don't.
future, he will probably implement that.
Oh yeah, you
For
were
now,
showing
they're
me
working.
you were showing me Vangelico. Is Pacific Standard still the same? Like you just go into the vault and everything?
Oh yeah, it's just still the same. You break it and stuff.
Now there are more places to rob.
Yeah, you can rob the bank, you can rob stores.
Rob the what?
The bank in stores, like the main bank, but it's not like OBK's bank. You get to go in the vault to initiate it.
Ooh.
Alright, so you just come in this circle and you shoot, and
Shoot
it
stick.
starts.
Yeah. Is there a thing that like if you point a gun at a civilian, it robs them, or is that something else?
Nah, you can't do that. But there's a lot of jobs in the city. You could do lumber. You could do illegal stuff.
Is there pilot?
You could drive a bus. I'm not sure if there's pilot jobs in.
Because that's like the one job I miss from like Obitech. They removed it recently. I was like, oh fuck, I can't do that for casino.
And you could be mechanics. You could be EMS. You could be a real estate agent.
Ooh, real estate. There are certain jobs though that you can't. Oh, I think all the jobs you told me you can't have crime record, right? Oh,
All government jobs, you have to have a clean record. For real estate and mechanic, though, I think you could do crime. Just don't get caught.
really? I was about to say.
He's the guy that we're in court with. He's a chief mechanic.
So that's why he wanted to fight for it.
Yeah, he's a chief mechanic.
Oh, you have that crosshair, right?
Yeah, I think it's allowed, but I don't use one.
If you have the one that I have, you can also turn on night vision too.
Oh, yeah, I think I have the same exact one as you. All right, let me show you something real quick at the hospital.
Okay.
So we're not supposed to park there, but fuck it.
You're a cop. You're allowed to. It's emergency vehicle.
All
A lot
right.
more open.
All right, come over here. All right, so the hospital, it's pretty open. All of the hospital is open. So if you get shot, you're gonna bleed out. If you have a bandage and you use a bandage, it's not really gonna help. It's just gonna bring your health back up, but you're gonna need to check in the hospital.
Gotcha.
So you come here and hold T to check in.
Don't worry, bud. I'll take you in. I gotcha.
Yeah, and then you're gonna spawn around the back on one of these beds.
It's okay, boss. Got you here in time.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool city, bro. Once you find and get used to it.
I was watching Carter for a while. I saw that somebody held somebody hostage. How do they do that? Where they like hold them at gunpoint? Is it a carry? Oh, you need a gun to do it. Oh, that's
you need
fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
That's really cool, man. Oh, that's even cooler. Oh, and I'm startled too.
Hold your X muscle.
Like that?
Yeah, release it. It's pretty nice, bro. You can literally just have a gun for your head. It's not like OBTK where you just have to be pointing a pistol all the time.
Is this prone? Like, how... can I crawl with prone?
Yeah, you can do it in crawl.
Oh, that's awesome. Because you couldn't do that. Oh, dude, you could, like, snake it.
Yeah,
oh, wait, I got a perfect sound for this. We've got to be sneaky. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's the hospital is always open.
Interesting. There's a dead guy right there. Should we do something about that? There's several dead people.
Your mic is fucked up.
Oh, hold on. Give me a sec. How about now? How am I good? Am I good? Hello?
Yeah, it's good now.
Oh, it's not good for me, but okay. There's some dead people to our left. Should we do something about that?
No, I'm not EMS.
Yep, fair enough. That's how I roll it, and it's my city too.
Alright, I got a shots fired at Grove Street. I'm gonna 1076. See what's going on. Alright, 1076. So shots fired at Grove Street.
Oh, I might be crashing here. Oh. There we go. I think I fixed it. I don't have a gun, by the way. Oh my god. Holy crap. Oh, my back. Holy god.
Could I get EMS to Grove Street, please?
Oh my god, I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Just wait on him now.
Oh my god, the humanity.
EMS, they can't pick them up.
Yo, how this?
Man, I like a
Oh,
bitch.
liar.
Yeah, George.
The poor lawyer. Oh my god.
Oh. I come from simpler times. My town isn't as crazy as this town, man.
We're sorry you have to go through this, lawyer. I'm so sorry about that.
It's okay, I had to go through the court case too, and the jury was more deep fried than a McDonald's fry later.
Oh, that nigga fell to the ground. Oh.
Do you need a lawyer, son?
Nope.
Alright.
I just called the man, you know. I just dead.
They just came over here and shot my boy.
That's not good. Here, let me give you my card just in case you need lawyer. I'm George E. Lopez, best lawyer in all of Los Angeles.
Alright.
You might have seen my commercial. It plays at 2 a.m. every 2 a.m. You know, with the cowbell.
Yeah, I've seen you jumping on the triple in
Oh, yeah.
time.
I never forget about George Lopez. Oh my god.
EMS.
EMS help, he's kidnapping. Oh my god, he's assaulting him. He's assaulting him, oh my god. EMS, do you need to... EMS, do you need to form a lawsuit against this man? I'm George Lopez, here's my card.
Yeah. I'll take that card, yeah?
Here's my card.
I think I'm gonna sue somebody.
Technically, you just assault.
Georgie Lopez, best lawyer in all of Los Santos.
Bet or
Technically, it's
that.
assault, whether you're busting wrong muscle or not. If he says it's assault, it's assault.
I guess so.
Damn, this city's a lot more beautiful than my city, though.
Yeah, and you can like carry people to the hospital. So if you're like a shootout and the shootout ends, and like you and your friend is like you're the only one standing out of everyone, you can literally pick one of your friends up and take them to the hospital.
That's fucking awesome. Yeah, they got rid of the carry in our town because I heard people were misusing it. But I mean, come on, like it makes it more fun.
Yeah, and another thing, you can literally
good,
force
man,
the
I'm
EMS
good.
to pick one of your friends.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that in our city, which sucks.
Yeah, you can literally force the EMS in this city.
They have like removed every rule that made the city good originally in mind. That's why I have like a 13-point plan to kill Jerome and Jerry.
Yo, Chief,
and
is
George.
he a lawyer, Chief?
Yes, I'm a lawyer, son.
Yeah, this is my friend.
Sound like you gotta bind your ass, my nigga.
I got a what, son?
Yo, lawyer.
You don't speak Jamaican, bro. You gotta speak English.
Hello, son. Yes, sir.
Yo, what's your name is on TeamSpeak, bro?
My name is Georgie Lopez. I tell you, giving you the slip.
Nah, what your name is on TeamSpeak, bro? You loud as hell. I can hear you when I'm not close to you. That shit's glitched.
Yeah, it was glitched for me. You have to fly in and fly out, man.
What you mean fly in and fly out?
I mean, well, not fly out, fly in, but you gotta like. Actually, yeah, you gotta fly in and fly out, or it might be something with the plug-in. It was happening to me. I was mainly like manually muting people. Is he stealing your car?
Nah, that
No,
ain't my
there's-
whip. That ain't
there's
my whip.
another
That's
one.
why. That's why I want to know your name so I can mute you, bro.
Just
Yes,
fly
I'm
out
Georgie
and fly in.
Lopez.
You did it up into him that much. I tell him that I hear everybody, and then him quit the game and relaunch the game.
I did that shit already.
Try your plug-in. Try disconnect and reconnect. Or it might be your in-game voice lobby. You might want to like
If you
cycle
have
from that.
your in-game chat turn on for GTA itself, if you have it turn on, turn it off.
You mean in-game chat? Go to voice chat, right? And,
Yeah, go to voice chat and turn it completely off. Both of them off.
Both of them?
Yeah. If you have that, you're gonna hear everybody else.
I just turned it off. Yo,
Alright.
hey yo, Lawyer, talk, bro.
How you doing, son?
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Great.
Thank you.
No problem, man.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. Where's your car, man? Oh, it's over here, man. So what kind of police vehicles do you guys have?
We got a lot of vehicles. Some are not in yet. We got a lot of more vehicles coming in. Alright, you see all these vehicles? You can literally buy them. They're limited vehicles, but not over here. Like, there's a lot of vehicles that would be limited in OBTK that's not over here.
I feel like they make their economy more off limited cars.
Yeah, that's where they make their money from. This is called a taco shop, by the way, that you can do taco runs at. I don't think it's working right now.
That's kind of cool, though.
Yeah, yeah. And we had McDonald's in one time. I don't know if it's still in. We got a pawn shop where you can pawn stuff that you get from house robberies.
Yeah, that's how I used to play in a different city. You have to go to like a pawn shop to sell like the chains and shit.
You can do that right there.
I feel like that's how it used to be in Obitech, but they got rid of it. It's weird. I like that you put the courthouse so close to the police station, but I don't like these massive like gray walls here.
Yeah, the courthouse is a bit bug.
Yeah, what was with those bodies?
It just went in like an hour ago. It just went. Alright, I'm gonna put this up. Alright, step away.
Okay. Also, as your lawyer, what the fuck? This is the worst walking style ever. As your lawyer, I would recommend that you get a name for every type of notary in the city and become that notary. Oh wow, that's a cop car. That can't be a cop car.
It is. It's an undercover car.
What are the lights on it?
There is lights on it.
But where?
Turn the siren on.
What's your button for sirens?
Okay, Q for lights and
Ah, there they are. That's actually almost impossible to see. Yeah.
there's extras that you can add on. So there's lights on
Oh,
top.
okay.
These ones are underneath.
Gotcha.
And then this is my personal car right here.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Do you own that?
No, but I'm the only one that's supposed to be driving this because it's fully bulletproof,
So-
unlike OBTK.
So, as a recommendation, I think they should in OBT and whatever tech they should allow you to purchase your vehicle so you can put mods on it. Because as an officer, you technically own your cruiser.
Technically, we can put rims on it, but we can't put anything else. Just rims and tint. But the rims has to be black.
I feel like you should be able to mod it, but the mods should be outrageously expensive, so you kind of have to work for it.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you, PD has their own mechanic upgrade section, which is right here. So we get all upgrades free.
Oh, that's awesome.
All police cars, so we can mod them all we want. Just like some things can't be upgraded.
Ah.
But the Crown Vic is fully bulletproof, and it's not a rookie car. The rookie car is actually this and this. These two right here.
Really? These are the rookie? Well, yeah, kinda. You should really get the.
Can't give rookies a bulletproof car, so the chief drives on the bulletproof car. Like it's fully bulletproof. You can't shoot me once I'm inside.
So, do you know the owner of the server and everything?
Yeah, you want to talk to him?
No, not exactly. I was just saying, like, Carter was saying he was having issues with him enforcing some rules or whatever. I was thinking a good way to get buddy with him would be you should do a escort the mayor like Obitech does.
Yeah, we could do the escort the mayor, but the thing is, there's no guns in the city right now.
No guns in the city?
Don't have guns right now. Yeah, we did a gun wipe. Yeah. Yeah, people are using guns and duping guns and shit. But the escort the mayor thing is definitely a good option because there's only 7 PD right now.
Yeah, if you get all 7 on, that could be a pretty good escort. But you're gonna have to find somebody who hates the mayor, like a fan did.
That's not hard to find, trust me.
Oh, good. You might be able to get that redhead to fucking attack you. But mate, you weren't fucking lying about that lady. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's pretty. I don't know.
Dude, that's like on levels of how I annoy other lawyers, or at least above what I do. If not,
pretty much. She's talking until.
She's doing what?
She just keeps talking until everyone gets her point.
Yeah.
Like she wants to argue a lot.
That's why I'm glad I had that other person to come in. I was like, she's not gonna listen because like this is a cut and dry case, but she's gonna bring up new evidence completely and then state that we can't bring up new evidence.
Yeah, I figured they were gonna do that, but I didn't really care because technically they weren't allowed to use it. But
Oh, I can personalize your car.
yeah, you can literally do anything you want to it.
But from the passenger side?
From the passenger side, I've never tested that.
Let me take a look here. Let's see if we can respray this bad boy.
I don't think respray actually works.
It's all 0.
This vehicle, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah. But there's a lot of jobs in the city that pays a lot. It's easy way to make money.
Huh.
And trust me, you're gonna enjoy it over here. Like I
Yeah.
rarely go to OBTK unless it's like gang related issues or I have to go there.
You can't tell Brian that I'm leaving Obitech though.
No, I haven't told him we're leaving OBTech. Brian visited here, but it's just because of his time zone while we haven't been chilling over here. Because
This is
Brian
job
applied
thing.
for PD, but his time zone is hella fucked up.
Yeah, well, you kind of want it to be fucked up so that way the server is like 24 hour.
Yeah, true. Because there's always people in here. I think this is the job center. Yeah, it is.
Was it for before? What the fuck? This is terrible, Renzo. Was it before the B Tech? They had FIB in there for a while, and they didn't want to tell anybody yet, but it slowly became a thing. It only lets me become unemployed.
Wait, this is the first time I'm coming here.
Yeah, it only lets me be unemployed.
Oh yeah, maybe it's not freaking. I gotta find out how you get the see the other jobs. Oh wait, I think you just go to the point and start doing them. I think that's
All
how it
right.
works.
So this is where you go to become unemployed, I guess.
Yeah, I think this is where you come to do that. Because that used to be the only thing where you come and choose your job. And in the city, only two guns criminals get: pistols and Dracos. Pistols are legal pistols. Once you get a gun license, there are no weapons sold in the gun store. You gotta buy a pistol off somebody or search the trash cans.
No, damn. What can you find in a trash can?
Trash cans on the street, regular craft trash cans. You
Hmm.
know when you do the garbage job in OBTK where you
Yeah.
go to the garbage bins? All right, here's one right here. You search these.
Gotcha. Take a look here.
Well, you just press E8 to do the dumpster drive. You can search all of them, and you may find a gun, depending on your chances.
I hope as a lawyer I'm allowed to carry a gun.
Yeah, once you have a gun license, you can carry a pistol all you want.
I found nothing. Scoot on over.
Too bad, I found a glass bottle.
Son of a bitch.
Literally search it until you find a gun.
Hey, a glass bottle? That's 5 cents. Hold on, I'm finishing up. Hey, I found expired burger and an old shoe.
You can throw those away. You don't really use those. I think. No, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think I actually got it.
Your inventory, unless.
I got the shoe, but I didn't get the burger.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a lot of things you can do. Hold on, let me see something.
Oh, you can even like organize your inventory too. To make a roast.
There's a spot where you go to cut wood. I'm not sure where it is, but I'm gonna ask someone to show you so you can visit there.
It's probably the lumber mill.
I have no idea where the lumber mill is.
Up by Polito.
Oh, probably there. Hold on. Let me find someone.
Look at the speed. Oh, that guy went through lanes. Oh, they're curving. Oh, you just got in a car accident.
Yeah, though the cars in here are hella fast. They're not nerfed like BK.
Yeah, I swear fucking cars get nerfed all the time there, because the range used to never flip, and now it flips like a goddamn jelly bean.
Yeah, the cars already don't nerf. Actually necessary.
Oh, is there
There's
crack?
a lot of fast cars. Yeah, there's a map. And yeah, I think there's meth. I haven't seen on any other.
But is there crack?
I don't know. I gotta see if there's crack in. I've never seen crack yet. I think it will be in, but not yet.
Damn, can't wait to take crack and have a bicycle race with everyone and beat them all.
Yeah, there's a drink that you can drink that gives you extra energy.
Oh. Back to the pot shop. I wish the subway system actually worked. Good old Rockford Plaza.
Who there?
I don't think anybody here.
Yo, who there?
Yo, your plants need some water, man. That one's fake.
I don't think anyone is here.
Quick, let's rob the place. I'll grab all the bongs. You get the grinders, okay?
Nah, we can't rob it.
Damn. You should be able to rob like places like this. Like if nobody's there to stop you.
Yeah, 10-4. I'm on duty. Yo, what is that? Yo.
Excuse me, ma'am. Please roll down the window and turn off the engine.
I think she's in head.
We'll just write her a quick parking ticket. Legally parked. Is that person in the middle of the street?
Nope, it's a pet police officer.
No. Do the pet police officers actually do shit?
I think they can. We have an option to deploy them, but they're bugged.
Ooh.
I think they shoot at you too.
No. Oh, do you have canine units?
We're working to get that in.
Because I saw that on the trailer and I was like, oh, that'd be fucking sick.
We have a K9 unit vehicles, but this big ass I'm gonna try.
Yeah, I think they'll probably kill Jerome, Jerry, and George off after Jerome's daughter's wedding.
When is that?
I'm guessing like maybe in a month or so. I'm hoping like it's coming soon. She said like she's planning it, but like I think I can push her to plan it sooner by saying like, "Hey, I sold my car. Let's give me the bill for it and shit."
I see. Someone, I think, who married like yesterday. There was a wedding yesterday.
Oh shit! Was it the fucking now? Now that I'm a lawyer, though, I have like access to all this lawyer knowledge, and I've pulled like all these cops on OB Tech are getting sued real soon.
Yeah, they should get sued.
Pew Pew's getting sued. Hudson's getting sued. Ward's getting sued. I think Hudson's little brother's getting sued.
Why are they getting sued though?
Ward for assault and harassment of Penny. Pew Pew and Maddox are getting sued for excessive force.
Damn. Nobody yet where to lumber.
Huh? Repeat that.
Nobody in where the lumber.
I'm not sure.
I try to find somebody to show him the lumber dog. Can show him other things what me can't show him.
Oh, how would the lumber? If I get Madras, one of them. Them most of the lumber. But
Yeah,
I see
Madras
none of
number.
them. No, I not have number.
Who the heck got this one?
Oh, this Vanity.
Yeah, what made this making mechanism?
Vanity.
You.
Where do?
No?
The fuck?
You're no.
Oh! Jeez. Sir, do you need a lawyer? He just hit you with this vehicle twice. And best lawyer in all of Los Santos. I'm George Lopez.
No, you're not. Yeah, man. You have asked Vanity.
Hold on, now you. Yo.
What was that?
Where do?
Admin stuff. Now look, I think you want to put in house.
TP Madras over here, sir.
Why?
Want him to do something real quick. Want him show him how to do lumber and show him stuff for me can't show him. Show him everything else.
Just go lumber, cut lumber.
Me don't know why there, brother. I want them show him how to do
It's on the map.
stuff, but me don't know.
It's on the map.
But I would tell people.
Palito. Look at my some gear thing like.
I told you. I knew it.
Yeah.
Palito. Pig slaughter. Pig farm.
Look on the map.
Oh yeah. Lumber is at the mill, the old mill.
Garage.
You're gonna need a car though.
Yeah. Fucking. Geez, they impounded Polito's like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, alright. Follow me, man.
Yeah, I gotta get a cheap car.
I'm gonna give you my personal car. I got a Rolls Royce.
Ooh, I've always I kind of wanted the Rolls Royce until I saw it in OB Tech. Like the doors were gross. Like they were the suicide doors.
Yeah, it's kind.
Was that?
It's not at a top PTK doors.
Yeah, they've like nerfed almost every car to be like pretty much the same almost. It's kind of gross.
Yeah, all the cars in OBTK were nerfed.
Seems a bit low to the ground. Even crouching's more interesting.
All right, come near me. I'm gonna give you this one.
Let me get. There we go. Ooh, nice. The kind of vehicle. Oh, fuck me.
Like low and it's stock, so you gotta upgrade it after a time.
All right, the kind of vehicle a lawyer should be driving. Oh, it's a 2-door.
Yeah.
I mean 1-door.
Hold on, I don't remember exactly how to give a car.
What's that?
I don't remember exactly how to give you the keys. So normally slash give key in your ID, but that's not working.
Oh. I'm Edie from idea.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, I just got notification on my thing.
Put it up and take
Yeah, let me put it in tester. Oh damn, those doors. Just check, make sure I can pull her out. Yep, there she is.
Alright, follow me to PD. Let me see something real quick with that.
Okay. Oh Jesus! Fucking hood is fucking pluggable. I hit her once and the hood came off.
Yeah, drive it to the garage. Drive it in the garage.
Gotcha.
Alright, get out. Let me see something.
There you go. I gotta fix my audio for a sec too.
Testing your playback.
No, that may crash me. Yep. Should be able to hear in.
Connected. Channel switched.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Much better.
So you got a glove box on like OBTK where when you go in the car you press G and you press G to open your trunk as well.
Gotcha. G for
So you
glove.
can stash stuff in your glove box.
Ooh. That's smart. Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah, so look on the map at the leader and watch your gas level, but this car is kind of shitty. Let me give you some repair kits in case your car broke down.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna take this to Toledo and fly out there. That way I can be prepped for some work. Thank you.
I give you 5 repair kits. So on your phone when you
I don't have one.
Buy your phone.
How
Alright,
do I-
I'm gonna give you mine then. I'm gonna give you mine.
Oh, now I have all your contacts. It still says I don't have a phone.
Alright, press F1 when you open your open. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
on your phone you're gonna see a thing called Valet, and your bank. You can literally send money from your phone without going to the bank.
Oh.
You can literally cash
User
out
joined
people.
your channel.
And on your phone, the thing that says Valet, you can use it to call your car wherever you are. So
Oh, that's
in your
awesome.
main room. Yeah, someone will deliver it for you.
You like a real person will, or is it just like
No, pet. It's called a valet. They'll just bring it to you. Unless sometimes the valet takes your car for a joyride, and unless it's in the impound, they can't really take it.
unless it's in the what? You cut out there.
Unless it's in the impound, then they can't get it for you.
Gotcha. All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna fly out to once I get into Toledo. Thanks for setting me up, guy.
All right. See you later. Just let me know when you're in the city so I can have people help you learn. All right.
Gotcha. Have a good one. Actually, I'm gonna stay here and figure out my audio problem because I still can't hear in game. Speaker.
User disconnected from your channel. User joined your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel. Left your channel. User joined your channel.
Nah, I think it's fine.
User joined your channel.
Just play some big mate. Oh, we can't though. It's shitty. I fixed it by doing this. Nope. Papa twist cabbage, no stink.
Niggas don't get shit, stink pink gators. My Detroit players, Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. Dead right, if the head right, Biggie there, and night. Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Bruise, cruise, who? Do something to us. Talk, go through us.
I don't want to be playing it for the team because somebody's fucking. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck's this audio?"
Like Starsky and Hutch, stick to clutch. Yeah, I squeeze 3 at your cherry M3. Bang every MC easily. Take that. Easily. Recently, niggas frontin' ain't saying nothing, so I just speak my peace. Keep my peace. Cubans with the Jesus peace.
Get my peace back in. You on it. When they flown it, that Brooklyn folk shit, we on it.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashy ways.
That's why they broke in your soul. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashy ways. That's why they broke in your soul.
I put O's and NY onto DKNY. Miami, DC, prefer Versace.
Penny holes. If you can hear me right now, I'm sorry. You're bugging out. You can hear everyone, so you're probably hearing it here, right? But just poke me and tell me if you can. Let's forward the hand. No, dude, that's if I want some ass. Then we'll have to wear tits, ass, and flat. Oh, fuck, gonna crash. Saved it. Bro, tits and bras, menage a trois, sex an expensive car. Oh, I know where the weed the place is. Or pull it up in a Brooklyn basement basement. I know where the weed farm is. I ain't no fool. Oh, I should ask if I can go off road in this. I don't know.
Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken. You're so biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashy ways. Guess that's why they're broken. You're so
I can fill you with real millionaire
and then shit. It's Chicago, my Coco, 160 swiftly. You won, you drew and run.
You true run. I know you sick of this name.
I think somebody might actually be. There's someone over here. Oh, fuck me.
User left your channel.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm a virgin.
Hold on, it's my own. There's only like some around here. Let's get out of here before we get in trouble. Actually, we shouldn't be playing fucking Biggie. Playing our song. Fuck. Someone spawned when we did that. Oh my friends, is the low rider. Low rider is a little higher. Chicken farm, pig farm. Let's just go up right. Go. Fuck Gotti, I don't need to buy legal weed. I know where to pick it. Why ain't there any like vocals of it? A lot more trees, huh? Go right. Sleep now. Hello, right. As I wanna meet. You have R locked to your system. G. Hello, Joey Lopez in done. The fuck can I not buy it? Maybe I need money. There we are. Take a little trip. Take a little trip and see. Nothing. Take a little trip. Take a little trip with me. Nah, it's still in kilometers though. Yo, hey, I'm gonna do it damage your instinct. Niggas don't interest with dictators. Might destroy the layers. Yeah, right.
Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Bruise, cruise, who? Do something to us. Talk, go through us. Girls walk to us, wanna do us, screw us. Who us? Yeah, Papa and Pump. Close like Starsky and Hutch, stick to clutch. Yeah, I squeeze 3 at your cherry M3. Bang every MC easily. Easily. Recently, niggas frontin' ain't saying nothing, so I just speak my peace. Keep my peace. Cubans with the Jesus peace. With my peace. Packing, asking who want it. They want it, nigga flaunt it. That Brooklyn bullshit, we on it.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. I guess that's why they're broken, you're so fake.
I put.
Can you hear me? Hello? Thought somebody was talking. Nothing. Alright, is there like a shop up here or no? There's literally nothing. Oh, there is a barbershop. That does see. They're right around the corner, too. I'm gonna take a photo. Actually, we'll take a photo when we look nothing like the lawyer at the fucking court case. We'll change our complete image and be like, you weren't there. You look nothing like George Lopez. Like, you're racist just because I'm brown means nothing. You just think all brown people look alike. Okay, let's get to the face here. Oh, wait, we can get a better. Yeah. right? Actually, good like that. We'll get some Black Lonsky playing. Yeah, that's a lot better. Hold on, we gotta get a photo of George Lopez up. Gotta recreate George Lopez. Better. I'm trying to find like a more recent image of him. It's difficult. He's not in many things. Image that'll have to. Cheeks. Yeah, he's got cheekbone width. Oh, that's I feel like midway right there. Big or small? I'd say big. He's got a chubby face. Big head, remember that. Chin bone high. Chin bone. Would you stop turning your fucking head, asshole? Yeah. We gotta get that better facial hair, too. Hair. Get color palette up so I can see what I'm doing here. He's kind of got a goatee now, actually. Stop turning your fucking head, asshole. Yep, just turn my head more. That's probably as best we gonna get, to be honest with you. Ooh, that might actually probably be our best bet. Okay, eyebrows. Yeah, I don't think we even gave him eyebrows. Stop moving your fucking head, dude. God damn, that pisses me off. He's got like fluffy eyebrows, mate. Go there, yeah. Oh, I forgot, yeah, we can just take that. Fuck me. Go to that. Do that. Hold on. Look at that. He is like crackhead skinny, mate. Like, that's disgustingly skinny. Skin, maybe, body blemishes, hair was one. Chest. Well, a lot of chest hair. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, make it real dark. That's what we did with Jerome. My favorite thing when we tried out to be a stripper, somebody was like, "Jerome, why are you so fucking hairy?" Because I am, man. I'm homeless. I ain't on a reason. Like, they were like, "I'll buy you a trimmer." He's like, "Nah, I'll sell that for crack." Like, of course you would. Let's see, blemishes, blush, makeup. Put your shirt back on, George. Okay. Can I make him fatter? Oh. He kind of squints his eyes at you a lot, so we gotta put that up. Ooh, that's almost perfect. Make his... Should I make his lip thicker. Ooh, I think I should kind of like do a half step. Yeah, like right there. It's not too bad. Neck thickness. Yeah, he's a thickened boy. Eyebrow height. Yeah. Depth. Okay, not bad. Let's get back to the hair though. I want to get his hair right. His hair just doesn't look right. Color palette. He just like doesn't have options for hair. There's just very few hair options. Man, I think that's probably the best we're gonna get for it. Unless we can, let's see what this does. Secondary palette kinda doesn't do anything. I think that's the best we're gonna get for George. We gotta go to the clothing store and suit him out properly. There you go. Flex on him in the disc. Ah, fuck! Did I lock myself out of this? All right, let's find a garage. Garage down there.
Come on. Hot, sicker than your average. Pop a twist cabbage off instinct. Niggas don't think shit stink. Pink gators, my Detroit players. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. That's dead right. If the head right.
Not yet. Gotta go in here. Really? They don't have one in here? That's weird. I'm gonna have to bring that up to Gotti. I think I like their door locking mechanisms a lot better too. Oh, that one actually acted like physics, like it was actually there. I got an actual reverse door. Alright, time to fly up. Oh, they have dice? Oh, dice 24? I don't think it actually does. Take your gloves off. Bag opens or closes. Vest takes off your vest. Ear takes off your ear accessory. About quit. There's DC. DC. Alright, then I guess we just do F8 quit. Alright. Long screen, but finally over. My audio's still fucked.